Neon lights on a midnight screen, voices rising from the in-between. Truth like thunder breaking the chains, broadcasts loud through the static and flames. From the shadows where the outcast came, built a kingdom, built a name. No suits, no scripts, no corporate lies, just fire in hearts and war in our eyes. Turn the dial, hear the battle cry, with a spark they can't deny. We are the M4 Empire, voices rising higher and higher. From the ashes we built this flame, now the whole world screams our name. Stand up, don't back down, we wear the truth like a crown. Through the storm, through the fire, we are the M4 Empire. We are the M4 Empire. Headlines burning like gasoline, fuel for the fight on every screen. They tried to bury what we would say, but the signal cut through anyway. From late night streams to the morning cast, every shot fired, every blast. A legion formed in the common lines, an army built one voice at a time. Raise your hands, let the banners fly, this is our empire in the sky. We are the M4 Empire, voices rising higher and higher. From the ashes we built this flame, now the whole world screams our name. Stand up, don't back down, we wear the truth like a crown. Through the storm, through the fire, we are the M4 Empire. They said we'd never last, just a moment, just a flash. But empires aren't built overnight, they're forged in war and lit by fight. Every stream, every show, every voice that chose to grow. This isn't just a brand on air, it's a movement rising everywhere. We are the M4 Empire, hear the crowd lifting us higher. Through the noise, through the flame, now the whole world knows our name. Stand tall, don't you tire, we're climbing higher and higher. Through the storm, through the fire, we are the M4 Empire. We are the M4 Empire. Neon fades, but the signal stays, echoing loud through endless waves. From one voice to a choir's roar. Long live the M4 Empire!
Whoa, what is going on, M4 Empire? Welcome to episode 19 of the M4 Cast. I'm Marv the Movie Monster Montanero, your humble host, and so humble that I made myself Superman in the in my little intro video. We are excited to have you guys with us here today. A lot of banter going to be happening, a lot of just casual conversation between friends, and you are our friends, so we invite you to join in. The show is made for you and financed by you guys. We count on your generous super chats to keep the lights on around here, so send in the super chats, and we will get to them as we go along. But guys, I can't do this by myself. We all know who I need. What up, Pink?
It's purple. Are you colorblind?
No, you're the Pink Ranger in the
Oh,
thumbnail.
I thought you meant my shirt. I was like, that's very clearly purple.
No.
That's right. I am the Pink Ranger.
Yeah, I knew you would like that. Like when I made that was one of the ones where I was like, I don't even need to show this one to her beforehand. She's gonna like it.
That's
Like,
right. Pretty in pink.
mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, what girl didn't want to be the Pink Ranger? Like that was in our age group, right?
I mean, I didn't really watch Power Rangers, but I would assume I would have.
Yeah, like I was kind of like, so I was in like third grade when Power Rangers came out. So, I mean, you were like, you were like a senior in high school, right?
College.
Yeah, right.
What year was it? Like what, 93?
93 or 92?
I was in like 5th grade, maybe.
Yeah.
5th, 6th grade. Yeah.
Yeah. So you might have been a little too old.
I was aware of it. Like I knew it was a thing, but
I remember in like the 3rd grade, everybody was like, "Oh, we're too old for that." And even in 3rd grade, I was like, "No, like I'm pretty sure like we're like the perfect age here."
Yeah. Well, I mean, all I know is when I was in like 2nd grade, people were watching 90210.
Mm-hmm.
My mom was like, "No, you're not going to be watching that at like 8 years old."
My mother did not want me watching Saved by the Bell. She said it was too mature.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, I used to watch syndicated Saved by the Bell all the time.
I don't know. I guess.
I own that on DVD.
I get Italian mothers are they come in all different.
I was just gonna say because my mom's Italian, she didn't care.
Yeah,
I think I had the board game.
I never would have been allowed to watch 90210.
No, and I love it now, but I'm a grown ass woman, so
right. Of course you are. Yeah. You know that Jake Perry's son is
do you mean Luke Perry's son?
Luke Perry's son, yes, because his son's name is Jack and his name is Luke, and I put it together and Luke Perry's son is a wrestler, you know.
I do know that.
He's a terrible wrestler. He's really bad. Like he's terrible. It's actually kind of funny.
I miss Luke Perry.
Martin Stone in the house.
Hey, maybe your Italian mom just didn't want you to fall in love with that Polish chick.
That might have been it. Yeah, so that name would end with the SKI, and she was like,
as did everyone. Every guy and homosexual girl, I would assume, loved them some Kelly Kapowski.
I mean, like, more so than, like, I don't think Kelly Kapowski was the Marsha Brady of my generation. I think it was Kimberly from Power Rangers. I really do. Like, every boy had a crush on her.
Maybe this is where those 3 years come in. Yeah. Mm-hmm. See, like Martin and I, we remember it being Kelly Kapowski for sure.
Yeah, no, for me, it was definitely the Pink Ranger until I graduated to Buffy.
I thought you were going to say high school. It's going to be like, wow, that was a long standing one. I didn't hold on to Zach Morris that long.
You know, I held that flame aloft for many years now. No, it was, I had a huge crush on Sarah Michelle Gellar, and then I forgot about her, like most did, when Eliza Dushku walked into my life in season 3.
Faith waltzed on in, and
yep, and
I was changed man.
It was the meme of like being with the one girl and then looking back at the other one, like because I was just like, oh, hello, nurse. She's a little crazy too. Like back then, I liked goth and crazy. So,
but you repeat yourself.
Martin.
I know.
I'm sure there are perfectly sane goths, Martin.
There are some. They're hard to find though.
It looks so cool in that.
You really do look cool.
Yeah.
Like, and I love the Page Master motif that we have going for it as well.
Yeah.
I'll play it one more time because you look that cool. You're even like wearing like the army pants, like I didn't tell it to do that. It just did.
It knew me. It was
just
like,
kind of new.
Yeah. It's like we've seen what you wear when you're not at conventions. This is your thing. Yep.
The AI knows you.
Yeah, it knows I went to 411 or 511 and bought me some cargo pants.
Mm-hmm.
So many pockets.
So
very
many.
Useful.
Yes, I love them so much.
My favorite thing with the thumbnail this week is how the AI decided without my input that you needed like your arms needed to be shown. Like we had to see your tattoos. Like so you had like the altered Power Rangers uniform.
I had the special uniform, the
really
sleeveless.
did.
I had the one with sleeves.
Hold on. I'm actually like I'm trying to pull it up right now.
It's like we have to show her tattoos. It's like
Yeah,
requirement.
we do.
People want, people have to see my tattoos the same way I need to see you with the hat on, or otherwise you'll come up and I'll be like, "Who are you?"
Right, like you did that the first time we met in person.
The first time.
Yeah. See, there you go. You have the sleeve, the no sleeves going on, and Nolan as Alpha 5, I think, is maybe one of my favorite things. And Pedro is Goldar, or as I like to call him, Gaydar, our arch nemesis. And of course, like Lorne as Zordon is just like chef's kiss. Like,
it's quite well done.
Thank you. I really enjoyed it. Let's see. Juliet for £2 sterling out there says, "Evening, M4 Empire and chat." Hello, Juliet.
Hello.
Good to see you again. Mark Fields for 10, kicking us off with 10, says, "To the marvelous panel and wonderful chat, I bid you all positive vibes and a wonderful night." Thank you,
I love
Mark
good
Fields.
vibes. Thank you.
Mark Fields is the king of the positive vibes. And then Mark Fields for $4.99 says, "Tomorrow my son Thomas turns 27. Can you send out a birthday wish for him?" Hey, happy birthday, Thomas.
Absolutely. Happy birthday.
27. What a good age that is, man. When I was 27, I made mistakes. I got married to my ex-wife, and that wasn't fun. So I don't recommend you go marry my ex-wife, but make your 27th year something special, my friend.
I was in college.
Yeah, man. 27. Wow, I was like a completely different person at 27. Spring 91 Bear for $2 says, "Can't believe you made Kevin the Black Ranger." Is that really that unbelievable?
I mean, that's the OG though.
Yeah, exactly. Like, I mean, Kevin was the Black Ranger. Kevin was Cyborg last week. You know, when we do X-Men, Kevin will be Bishop. Like,
we're following the canon. Come on.
Who else is it gonna be?
Can't be me.
Exactly. We're all too white and pasty. Right? Like, I sent it to Kevin, by the way, and he popped for it. So yes, I did.
So we know it's not racist.
Yes, so it's not racist.
You had
Really
to,
like
you
you
got it
said
cleared.
that.
You got it
Ebony
cleared.
Shield
Is this
activate.
okay? Is this okay?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I when he's not here, I'm just like, I don't know what I can get away with.
Do you remember the time you almost said something and then you remembered Kevin wasn't there and you're like,
Probably should hold on.
I'm
to
not
that
gonna.
one. Yeah. I do remember that. You and Kumia for $4.99 says, "Marvin, I can't believe you said Heath Ledger was the 4th best Joker. He's still the best Joker. Mark Hamill wasn't acting. That's his real persona." Well,
they're coming for you now.
That part you're right about, you and Kumia, but I need to correct you. I did not say that Heath Ledger was the 4th best Joker. I said he was the 5th best Joker.
Oh.
I said it goes Mark Hamill, Cesar Romero, Jack Nicholson, Troy Baker, and then Heath Ledger. So, not saying he was bad. There's just been a lot of really good
enemies.
There's just been a lot of really good Jokers.
I liked how you and Danny almost fought at the start talking about Mortal Kombat because she's like, "I thought it was good," and you're like, "No."
Yeah. Like,
And then I was just sitting there being kind of, I'm gonna sip my tea right over here, and I'm just gonna watch you guys.
She was like
Thor and Ragnarok.
Well, she was like, they listened to the fans, and I'm like, I'm a fan. I don't know. They didn't listen to me. Like, JJ Gosling for 2 says, "Bulk and Skull need to be quartering in Melanie Mack." Okay. Daniel Red Gray said, like, I sped past that one.
Yeah, I noticed that. Very well
Yeah,
done.
no, guys, I don't do YouTuber drama. Don't get me wrong. I watch it. Okay. Like, I watch it and I consume the content, but I don't get involved. I have learned 2 very important lessons from all of this, though. Never piss off Madame Savvy, and never piss off Kino Casino.
Oh yeah, never. Savvy's always like, she takes no prisoners.
It's when the autistic eye of Sauron turns to you, you are in big trouble.
Yep.
Dane Rengray said, "No White Ranger? What is this PC stuff?" No, like, clearly we are in the era post Green Candle, but pre White Light, because as the Red Ranger, I have the Dragon Shield.
That's true.
So
And Goldar has his wings.
And well, yeah, Gaydar does have his wings, but
so he can fly away like a little fairy.
Exactly. Regina Sharp for 5 says, Chris Nolan says, it's all Greek to him. This message has been brought to you by...
Glum gold, glum gold, glum gold, glum gold.
There you go. Donovan Bradford's says, my question is, why is Marv the Red Ranger and Kev the Black Ranger? If anything, Marv should be black with his goth self.
No, he said Narv.
Yeah, I said Narv. Narv!
That was on purpose. I know, Donovan.
Wait, why? Did somebody call me Narv once?
He had made a typo. He had like legitimately made a typo in the chat, and I was like, I kind of want to call him Narv now.
Don't you
And
dare,
it's just
son.
kind of been like a little thing that he's just been like slipping Narv
Sliding
in there
in
when
there?
he can.
Okay.
So, yeah.
No, I'm the Red Ranger because I'm the leader. It's as simple as that. I deserve to be the Red Ranger. I've earned this.
Ugh, he used the D word. They deserve it.
I do deserve it. Thank you.
Ugh.
Oh my goodness.
Regina Sharp for 10 says, all hail Empress Trish, ruler of the Fem4 Empire, she from which bringeth the dawn, she who warms the spring, queen of the 7 kingdoms, holder of the Iron Throne, washer of dishes, par excellence, etc., etc., etc.
I don't know. Thank you, Regina. It sounds to me like I should be the Red Ranger.
Oh.
That's what it sounds like.
No. You're a girl.
Wow. That's
Time to
sexist.
fight.
What year is
Time to
it?
fight.
Yeah, no, I'm just... Yeah, look,
Like an old boxer.
we're not doing mighty girl boss Power Rangers here.
Yeah,
That
we
ain't
are.
happening. No,
We
they
do
did,
what
they,
I want
there-
in my kingdom.
There were a
Kingdom.
few female Red Rangers. There was one, and was it Ninja Storm had a female Red Ranger for like a minute. Didn't last the entire thing, but the most recent one did. The Netflix one did. Cosmic Fury. Andre Adams for $4.99 says, out of nowhere, dare I say it?
Rising to the top, push it to the edge, give it all you got. Belly breaker sweat, strong woman, strong.
I love that. Andre Adams also for 10 says, never gonna let Trish forget. Xander smashed Faith.
Oh, I can't.
I would say Faith smashed Xander.
Something smashed.
Fair.
Like,
honestly.
because remember, like, Xander thought that was going to be a thing, and then Faith was like, what?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was just
no.
bored.
Yeah.
It was essentially her attitude, like,
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Cody Duffy for $1.99 says, check out the new Gladiators. Thoughts? I have not checked out the new. I'm assuming you're talking about American Gladiators. And not that, we've brought back the gladiatorial games. I have not seen it yet, but it is on my list of things to watch. I went down a rabbit hole today, though, for this Ronda Rousey Gina Carano fight.
Oh, did you
What
find
did
out
you learn?
Ronda or not that Gina was on the last reiteration of it?
No, but that is a really good. Wait, was she a gladiator
Yeah, she was a gladiator in the
during the
last
Hogan
event.
one? The one with
Yeah.
Hogan and Layla Ali? Oh, I didn't know that.
Now that you say that, I feel like I remember that being a thing. Never thought about it, but you like triggering it.
My wife and I's second date was watching American Gladiator.
There's a WWE guy who was one of the gladiators. Was it Matt Morgan? I think it might have been.
I don't know, but that's a fantastic second date.
I thought so.
Yeah.
And I got a third, so she must have enjoyed
Yeah.
it too.
It's
It worked out.
memorable.
I think it worked out for you.
Would have been
Yeah.
better with that Bill Conti score in the show, but they never used the American Gladiators theme.
That's like half of the appeal of that show.
I know.
Yeah.
Come on, what are you thinking? Apparently, yes, it is Matt Morgan.
Yes, it was Matt Morgan. We need a super chat goal for tonight. I'm just realizing we don't have one yet.
Oh, we need one?
Yeah.
Are we
I would
trying
like-
to get Oh, sorry.
Go ahead.
Are we trying to get legs for our friend? who
No,
shall not be-
no,
you should-
no. He got his stupid legs already.
Oh,
and I
what
wasn't
about
there.
wings?
So, no, we don't want that either.
Oh, okay.
I would like to highlight something.
What? Martin should be the Red Ranger. No, Martin's the Blue Ranger because he's the smart one.
I have to admit, I don't know who's who. Like
I don't want that heat.
He's like, I'm staying out of it.
Yeah.
It's very
no,
leader. That's very
I-
leader kind of, keeping it calm, keeping
I
it.
purposely made Martin the Blue Ranger because I was like, he's so smart. Like,
Thank you.
Martin's
my
just
glasses.
the intelligent.
Faith was like that until she got jungle fever in the last season. Oof. Her and Robin Wood. You all right, Trish?
Yeah. Thank you for that.
You having
I
some
wasn't
feelings
expecting
about,
to read that.
You having some feelings about Robin Wood?
No, I just wasn't expecting to read
Okay.
that sentence. No, right? Yeah, whatever. I don't know. He got mad at Spike and tried to kill him. So screw
He
Robin
did.
Wood.
He did.
See, someone agrees Wilton needs wings.
No, nobody agrees with you.
I'm gonna have more people agree with
Wilton?
me.
Wilton
Yeah.
needs wings.
See, okay, so now there's 3.
Wilton doesn't ever need to be mentioned on this show. Like,
Needs
He's
accoutrement.
He's delightful.
he's not delightful.
I find Wilton delightful.
He is
See?
void of delight.
Sounds like a YP, my friend.
I can't think of a super chat goal off the top of my head right now. I should have thought of it beforehand. But I am going to be doing that Triple H stream on that gameplay, playing God of War as Triple H. The stuff has finally come in for it, so I have to just put the costume together, and then I'll
See,
be
there's a
doing it.
4th person.
How
There's
do
a
you do
5th.
poll? You should take a poll.
Poll of
6.
what?
Wings
I
or
have-
no wings?
Yeah.
Why do we want to do that?
Because I'm morbidly curious and you don't have a super chat goal, so I must be amused somehow.
We won't do it.
Hold on. There's
Carol's
a way
like,
to-
yeah, they're only but so
I
entertaining.
need to be amused now.
There
Amuse me.
Yes.
there is a
Please.
way to make a poll now, apparently, in here.
Dear's God, I mean, I'm not.
Pro does it all the time.
I
Yeah.
don't know the first thing.
Oh, yeah, new poll.
Is it in
Fine. Should
StreamYard or do you
Wilton
just post it YouTube?
get wings? Yes, he's delightful.
Yeah.
Or no, he
Is
is
it 1 or
void
2? I can't
of
remember.
Delight.
Because he always does 1 or 2, I think. Or does that do it automatically? Oh.
There you
I'm
go.
a vote.
So
I wanna vote.
in the chat, guys, put down 1 or 2 to vote.
I don't have a poll.
What?
Where's the poll?
It's in the
cool.
corner there. You have to
Oh, I
just
thought you had to click.
you have
like
to
when I
type in
put-
one. You
You
gotta
just
type in
type 1 or 2.
Oh.
I click on pros. I've clicked a button.
Look
Right. What are you doing?
at this smart ass.
It's like none of the above.
I love all these smart asses we have in our chat.
Makes me feel at home.
Why is everyone supporting Wilton in here?
Because Wilton's delightful.
He's not delightful.
Oh.
87% are calling Wilton delight. Oh. All right. I don't know. I don't understand what's going on.
I
here.
am amused now. Thank
Martin, did you vote? Did you vote? Vote 1, Martin.
Aubrey Crown. I feel betrayed.
I'm not exercising my franchise this election.
Mm.
We're starting to come back. We're starting to look. The no's are starting to gain. You know what? The no. I feel good about this. Nothing.
Speaking
can
of
bring,
speaking of a 1,
nothing can bring down my mood right now. Oh, it's Lauren.
Hi, Lauren.
What are we going on about?
We're trying to get wings for Wilton.
Why?
Carol
he's
thinks he should have.
delightful.
Carol
Why
thinks he
not?
should have wings, and we're trying to keep Carol entertained.
Yeah.
and also
Considering
Marv
he then
doesn't
becomes
want
a-
it.
He becomes a threat from above.
Well, and so Lauren is sitting there like, if we have wings, I have to sit through another stream, and I don't want to do that.
No, it's more. I'm considering when you think of the type of person that Wilton is. He's sort of like, if you gave him wings, he'd be like a pigeon, and he would use that to be making bombing runs, if you'll
Yes.
forgive the analogy.
But like,
If-
so, for those of you out there that are asking yourselves right now, who is Wilton? Do yourself a favor. Don't ask. You're better
No,
off not knowing.
Actually, thank God that you don't know the answer to that
Yeah.
question. That's you have been uniquely blessed in life somehow.
So what I've gotten from this is Lauren's a 1.
No.
Lauren's a number 1.
Douglas does says Wilton should have chicken wings, which
Oh.
I actually agree, because then Lauren would rip them off and eat them.
I would fight him to the death for them.
Personally, I think Wilton has a great song about the Rings of Power.
I'm sure you do. When it comes to Lauren though and chickens, man, I gotta say I have a kryptonite in this world, and it is that Lauren of the Wings video that Pro plays.
He really does.
You know, the part that made it funniest to me is that you played it yourself to make yourself laugh, and you lost it. So that is funny to me.
It's the like, because it's not just you in the armor. It's that moment that the chickens like stop and they go, and then the reveal, like.
It makes him so happy. Look at that.
I know. It's like he's not even watching the video right now, and look at what it does to this man.
Oh, it's up as a member exclusive on Pro's channel, guys. So go join Pro's channel to see it, because it's
very nice.
Oh,
I think we played it twice.
We want to get Lorne that armor to wear at a convention.
I'd be totally down. That's a sweet looking set of armor. So
really
and then we'll walk around with like a Kentucky Fried Chicken bucket.
Mm-hmm.
That's the other thing that I think is funny about the video is you've got when Colonel Sanders shows up in the video, he does this suspicious little slide step to like head the chickens off. It's like he's a sneaky bugger, that Colonel.
Now, as a poultry connoisseur, Lorne, what is the best fast food chicken?
Well, honestly, this is why I was so excited to be down there, because you guys have got all these chicken joints that we don't have up here. And so I would love to sample all of them. I've never had Popeye's chicken, for instance, or Church's, or any of those other places. And
really?
I hear about them. Oh, no, we got nothing like that here. So
pretty much help you. How do we help you?
Yeah.
If I want to get chicken here, I'm pretty much limited to Kentucky Fried Chicken or Chester's Chicken, if you know what that is.
You should come to Dallas. We do all kinds of magical things with chicken here, and brisket, and tacos, and food, just food in general.
Where I need to take Lorne is to Disney Springs to go to Chicken Guy, which is Guy Fieri's chicken fast food place, with all the different tenders and all of the sauces. It's wonderful. But what else is wonderful is, guys, Aubrey Crown gifting 10 M4 Empire memberships. Thank you very much, Aubrey Crown, for the 10. That is $50 right there, guys. So that is a hugely, hugely appreciated super chat, and congrats to everybody who just got that 10. You guys can now tune in to the member exclusive streams that we do. You can also hang out with us for Crime and Punishment, our true crime podcast that Trish and I just did. Had great feedback on that one.
Did we?
Yes, people have been telling me we need more of these. So I think the way to get us to do more of them is we're gonna switch off like who is telling the tale of the crime,
because it takes more research than you might. At least for me, how I choose to do it. I watched multiple programs. I listened to multiple podcasts to make sure I had my ducks in a row. So
so I'm gonna do the next one. And I'm trying to decide if it's going to be this one that I think is a real, like, screws with you one, or whether it's going to be the Iceman.
That's going to be work.
Yeah, that one, because he killed so many people.
Like, a lot.
What was his name?
Kuklinski.
Richard Kuklinski. Yeah, that was it.
He killed a lot, because he worked for the mob. So
no, he didn't.
Murder.
He worked for an entirely fictional organization that maybe never existed. He worked for a couple of legitimate businessmen with vowels at the end of their names, who it's never been proven that they did anything wrong, but this guy killed a lot of people.
Yeah.
Did you ever see the Harvey Birdman attorney at law with Fred Flintstone as basically Tony Soprano?
No.
I think it's the pilot episode. No, or the first episode. It's pretty good.
Lauren Connor.
But
voting 2.
I'm sorry. I don't think that Wilton should have wings. I think it's a very bad idea.
Unless it's like the Icarus wings, or if he flies too close to the sun, they'll melt and he'll plummet to his doom. Because if you tell him not to fly close to the sun, he's gonna do it.
But the whole chat agreed you should get. The chat agreed.
If he flies too close to the water, they get bogged down in the surf, and he falls into the water too.
It's 100% not our decision though. So
don't get me wrong. I do not hate Wilton on the level that Marvin does. I actually get along with Wilton quite well usually, but I do think giving him wings would be just a fantastically horrible idea.
Yeah,
that is somebody who you really don't want having the ability to go vertical.
You know what, Aubrey Crown?
Expertise.
We've got to play a clip for Aubrey Crown, and I think I know which one we're going to play because there's been a lot of them out on Twitter lately. I love that one.
I think we need. Sorry, go ahead. You were
I was
thinking.
just saying thank you again, Aubrey Crown.
I think we need a video for the M4cast decision desk, kind of like an election.
For whenever we put out a new poll, like a bumper.
Mm-hmm.
That's really a good idea.
That would be pretty cool. Hey guys, our good buddy Snarky to Stink out there for $4.99 says, "Good evening, dress for success." And look at that, the Stink Nugget's got the M4 Empire hat on.
Nice.
Oh, that's cool.
Why?
I love that. That is wonderful.
A great hat.
Thank you, Snark. I gotta actually get those hats made now because
I was about to say, like, how do we get those hats? I love hats.
I was thinking,
Snarky.
I have merch ideas, for like just like general M4 Empire stuff, but I really want to get like an M4 shirt, like an N7 shirt from Mass Effect, but like instead of N7, it says M4 on it.
I don't understand that reference, Dean. I'm sure it's wonderful.
That was more for Caro. She gets it.
Yes.
I knew somebody other than me would, so.
And the inside joke is too inside.
No, they're just things I don't know about.
Well, Danny didn't know about it either, but she's, willfully ignorant of Mass Effect at this point. So, usually, guys, we kick off the show by finding out what everybody is watching or, reading or listening to, or I don't know if you've eaten anything crazy. So, Lauren, what's been going on with you this week?
You better go to somebody else because I was going to take that time to think about what have I been doing.
Okay, Martin Stone. You always have something interesting.
Okay, well, I just made a chili tonight. That was nice.
Ooh, that does sound nice.
Yeah, so I make my chili with beef, bison, and pork, and a bottle of lager as well.
That sounds really good.
Thank you. I'll send you the recipe sometime.
Please. Caro, what have you been watching or reading or listening to or eating or whatever?
What have I been up to? What have I been doing? Who am I? Where am I going? I am wrapping up The Psychology of Selling, which is a book about talking to people about selling them things. And then I'm going to go back to fiction because I need a break from all this nonfiction. For food-wise, I made mac and cheese with steak in it today because I was hungry and wanted meat, cheese, and carbs all in one bowl. So that's what I did. And then the most recent thing I watched was Mortal Kombat. So...
Mortal Kombat.
Yeah, I thought for some reason that the Grogu movie was coming out this weekend, but I was informed it's coming out in the weekend after that, so I have time to start my article for that.
Yeah, to get
I
ready.
thought you were going to say mentally prepare.
Well, because like I want to write the article, but I kind of want to do it from like the angle of when a good IP is just run into the ground,
Right, that does make sense.
Yeah.
Am I going to see it? Yes. Am I going to enjoy it?
It's not just a no, it's a oh hell no!
I could like it. I could go in there and think it's great. I have no idea.
I will have an open mind. I just wanted to play that clip of Vince McMahon because I saw it.
Do you remember in season 3 of The Mandalorian where they just kept saying "this is the way" over and over again? It kind of lost its luster.
Yes.
I was playing SOTOR when Mandalorian came out, and we could not get the Mandalorian role players to stop saying it. It was just like somehow they were always trying to like sneak it into every like conversation, kind of like, "Yeah, I'll see you tomorrow," and they'd be like, "This is the way." It's like that had nothing to do with what I said to you.
So, in a recent vlog for Park Hoppin', I was walking Galaxy's Edge and I saw the Mandalorian, and I ran up next to him and just put the camera on him, and I said, "Hey, I'm looking for the bathroom. Is this the way?" And he goes, "This is the way." And I was like, that is the best use of this ever. So, Trish, what have you been watching or listening to or eating or?
I watched a couple of true crime for first time in a while. True crime things. One I was familiar with. One I knew nothing about, but I didn't know what it said about me that I was able to predict the crazy person and knew exactly what was happening. I was a little alarmed at how well I kind of
pattern prediction's okay. It's fine.
I was just looking at it going, she's clearly staging all of this and she's obsessed with you and she offed this person. Anyway, it was very obvious to me. And I've been listening to...
Wait. Which one did you watch?
It's called... Oh, God, what is it called? It's like Lover, Stalker, Killer, something like that.
That's the one I told you not to watch. That was the one I was going to do. I said, don't look into this specific thing, I think.
You told me that like a year ago. You think I remember who that is?
Yeah. Oh. Okay. Yeah,
Well,
I think that was the one. Yeah,
I was able to figure this out.
Oh, yeah. Poor Carrie. Like, that one.
Lover Stalker Killer sounds like a Red Hot Chili Peppers album from like 2002.
That one is wild. That one really messed with my mind. Like, because eventually you get to the point where you realize that, like, oh, this is becoming a thing.
Wait, did you figure this out?
I did figure it out, but like, it still was like,
it's like, is this like a crazy woman thing where I'm just like, no, I can see what's going on here. Maybe I watched enough soap operas. I mean,
I don't think I figured it out as fast as you did.
Oh, I knew immediately.
Like, what woman hasn't done this? What woman hasn't killed another woman and then
poses
her for years to try to ruin a guy that you went on 3 dates with?
That's a lot of work.
I don't know if you still want to talk about it, so I don't want to give anything away.
No, and we could do a future episode on it. Yeah, but I was gonna walk you through it myself and like see if like your mind got blown.
Well, think of it this way: you would have walked me through it, and I probably would have called it within like 10 minutes, and you would have been like,
"I'd have been like, no, just
no,
wait.
Trish, I'm gonna lie."
Yeah,
I love that Kara says no. That's a lot of work. Like, not that vengeance is bad. It's the vengeance will have a reasonable amount of effort.
Yeah.
Think about it, you know.
Like,
and this was over years.
Carol has a meticulous planner, and vengeance has not been worked into her weekly schedule.
No, it's not. It's like, I have to be mindful of like my energy and motivation consumptions, and like revenge is such a drain. I'd rather go and do other things.
We didn't say revenge. We said vengeance.
Oh, vengeance. I'm sorry. Still same thing.
Oh, God.
The secret is to manipulate somebody else to do it for you.
Yeah, there you go. That's called delegation.
That's real power.
That's leadership.
Yes.
Snarky Distinct also says game on with a That Game Place hat on, surrounded by all the consoles. That's really cool. Oh. That's cool. And then Snarky for the 199 says Lorne on Star Wars.
Face.
This is amazing.
So good, Snark. I love it. I love it.
Oh, that really tickled my funny bone. Thank you.
The hat is really shiny too, like it's made out of stink nugget.
With no context, that is weird.
Yeah, really.
Tennille the 10th for 2 said, talking about the Mandalorian. Grogu says, "How do you mentally prepare for weapons grade meh?"
Usually with Twizzlers, and probably Dr. Pepper.
Do you do Twizzlers on at the movie theater?
I'm more of like a popcorn and like Reese's kind of person, but Twizzlers is kind of but I like Twizzlers because then I can like entertain myself and pretend it's a straw and drink my soda through it.
Mm-hmm. I do. Twizzlers is a sometimes thing for me. Popcorn is always like I cannot go to the movies and not get popcorn.
I can't stand it getting stuck in my teeth.
Have a drink.
My husband is a popcorn connoisseur, and I don't mean that in like he can tell the difference in popcorns like from different theaters. I mean like he makes like his own stuff here at home, and he's always like trying to like chase like the nostalgia of the popcorn sensation he had when he was younger. I mean, I've commented about him making coffee. Like my kitchen looks like a science lab. Because one part of it is for making the very best coffee, and the other part of it is for making the very best popcorn. And sometimes when he's like, "Do you want popcorn?" I'm like, "Yeah, sure." And then he'll go downstairs, and I hear maniacal laughter. I'm like, "Oh man, I hope nothing bad's happening." He comes up with this beautiful, perfect bowl of popcorn, and I don't ask who he sacrificed for it.
That's amazing. For me, it's always you got to get the popcorn, and it's got to have the buttery topping on it. So I recently switched my membership from AMC to Regal, and the one downside of that is that AMC allows you to be in control of your buttery future, and Regal does it for you.
Oh.
So like the first time I was at an AMC and I saw that they were allowing me to like pour the butter myself, I was like I looked around. I was like, am I being punked? Is this a test? Is is anyone going to stop me for doing what needs to be done right now? And then I did it.
Have you seen the people that will fill up like a little spray container with like the popcorn butter, and then like as they eat the popcorn, they spray more on top of it and keep eating?
Wait,
I think you just unlocked a whole new world for Marv.
So what you do is you go and you get like one of like the little spray containers, like go to like the little Asian Mart place because they've got lots of those little bottles. And then when you butter your popcorn, you also fill up your little spray container. So as
With
you
the
get to the
butter.
part, yeah. So
they're
as
gonna
you,
stop you though if they see you like filling up a spray bottle
no,
with the.
the general rule is if they don't catch you, it didn't happen.
But they definitely catch me.
No, you put it in the popcorn.
Well, with
bucket.
that attitude.
Oh,
Yeah, they're gonna catch you with that
that's
attitude.
Brilliant. Put it in the popcorn bucket.
What my son does is they have the little butter dispenser thing.
Yeah.
And he takes a straw and he puts the straw up to the nozzle and then gets the butter at multiple layers so that it is evenly distributed throughout the bag.
I've done this. I've done the thing where I ask them for like the little box that you get for like to carry the multiple things, and then I pour half the popcorn out into that, and then I do the butter there, and then I add more popcorn, and then I do butter.
I've seen my husband do that. Yeah.
Yeah, I've done that before. But like at Regal, they just kind of are like, "Hey, do you want butter?" And you say yes, and they just do it for you.
I can see you with like a Ron Swanson kind of. I want all the butter that you have.
Yeah, hold on, son. I worry that what you just heard was give me a lot of butter. What I said was give me all the butter that you have.
I like cookie dough balls. That's what I buy.
Those are good. My son always gets those.
Pro asked me one time because like so the first time Pro and I ever hung out like in person, when I first got the job at that park place, I ended up driving out to somewhere sunny USA and hanging out with Pro for like a whole weekend because we just were doing like a team building kind of thing. And we were talking and he asked me because I told him like, when I was in my younger days, I was like a hippie basically. Like I was just like, super duper like leftist, And so he's like, what made you come around? And I said, honestly, like it was watching Parks and Recreation and hearing everything that Ron Swanson said and being like, that makes sense. And he laughed so hard and he said, Nick Offerman would absolutely hate that red pilled you. And I kind of want to write like a whole article about how Ron Swanson has probably red pilled a lot of people and how much that probably pisses off Nick Offerman. By the way, I know a guy who has seen The Mandalorian and Grogu. Now I don't know any spoilers, but I did get his reaction, his spoiler free reaction. If you'd like to hear what he said.
Yeah, sure.
He said it was fine.
Oh, that's promising.
All of that build up.
He said he said it's nothing earth shattering. There's nothing crazy. But he said it there's also nothing great either. It was just kind of very middle of the road. It was, it's exactly what I thought it was going to be essentially.
So if you're designing an entirely mediocre night at the movies, so
yes.
Mandalorian is what you're going to. What are you eating beforehand? Like Wendy's?
For a mediocre night? You're having
Sonic.
mediocre.
Sonic?
Yeah.
I feel like
I hit the tray.
I feel like Sonic, you're in danger of having to rush to the bathroom. Then you miss a bit of the movie. But that if it's a mediocre movie, does it really matter?
I usually go to the theater in the morning, so I'd probably have like a breakfast sandwich somewhere.
So like we were sneaking candy in one time, and we were like, they'll never check, and then they asked to look at my wife's bag, and she like froze. And I think they saw the fear in her face and they were like, look, we don't care if you have food in there. We just need to check and make sure you don't have a weapon. And she's like, oh, okay. But yeah, popcorn is always, Twizzlers are sometimes. I don't do Reese's at the theater when my wife is with me because she's allergic to peanuts. And like, we share a popcorn. So, and we share a large soda. And then,
that's love. Sharing the soda.
Of course. I don't care.
I get really thirsty, so I'd be like, get your own.
I need all this soda. It's just an enormous soda. Usually,
actually, I don't. I try not to drink anything in the movie theater because I don't want to get up, and I will have to get up.
Sometimes, if I'm like really feeling like I want to like roll the increasingly lactose intolerant dice, I'll get the little dibs, like the little ice cream cubes. They're like covered in chocolate. But
yeah, those are delicious.
That's just like, well, apparently you're feeling lucky today, but
I think they've got some pills you can take for that, for like lactase or lactase.
Yeah, we carry around the lactate pills.
Lactase is a terrible name.
It's a terrible, terrible name.
It really is.
Geo the 10th for 2 says obviously it means Trish is also a murderer. Duh. I mean, we do come to that conclusion on every Crime and Punishment, that we start comparing each other to the murderer. So
Yeah.
Let's see. Snarky for $4.99 says the hat that gets me kicked off the channel. Wilt one. Oh, Snarky.
No,
disappoint me,
I
my
won't
friend.
allow it, Snarky.
No, Snarky. Your family. You don't get kicked off the channel for anything. LK says, by the way, argument that Nick Offerman is the greatest actor ever because he is the complete opposite of Ron Swanson. Look, it's why I say all the time that Pedro, people are like, Pedro's a terrible actor. I said, no, Pedro is probably one of the greatest actors to ever live, because the fact that that man is ever able to convince you that he is a heterosexual male with a drop of testosterone in his body is the greatest acting that has ever. He De Niro, Brando, he puts them all to shame with his ability to act like a real man.
Him and Rock Hudson.
Yep.
Trish got it.
So as far as what I am, what I've been watching this week, just watch Richie Rich, or a little bit of Richie Rich.
Like the Macaulay Culkin movie?
Yeah, I was watching it before he went on the air.
That is so random. Why?
I was on YouTube, and we were my wife and I were watching a thing for about the vacation we're going on, and she would stick the dog out, and so she's like, "Oh, just watch something else for a minute." And I saw Richie Rich for free, and then I just fell down the rabbit hole watching Richie Rich.
I assumed you were watching Night Court and thought, what else has John Larroquette done?
That is the second time Night Court has come up for me in the last few days.
Really?
Yeah. So things that Marv has watched while he pretends he's going to watch Supernatural.
Well, so I also saw
Richie
Mortal
Rich.
Kombat 2 at the movie theater. And yes, did not Supernatural. Went to see. I would prefer Supernatural over Mortal Kombat 2. It was a terrible,
No, you wouldn't.
terrible movie.
No, you
Is it like
wouldn't.
Mortal Kombat 2, like the original 2 bad, or?
No, that's fun. Like Mortal Kombat Annihilation is fun bad.
Okay.
This was just bad. But a lot of people like it because they're like, there are two kinds of Mortal Kombat fans. There's the ones like me who poured over the lore and loved the story and wrote their own Mortal Kombat stories as a kid and debated the lore with his friends. And then there's the people who just want the blood and the fatalities, and that's who that movie was made for. It was not made for me. But so I saw that, but then I saw another movie that was it is up there with Project Hail Mary for best movie I've seen all year. All right, go with me here. Sheep Detectives.
Oh yeah, I've heard nothing but nice things about that.
I went into that movie thinking it was going to be bad, but it was actually not. It was like,
boo.
How
Stop
punny
it. That
of
was
you.
Boo.
That was good. That was a good one. Stop it. No,
You didn't even commit.
Look, you have
That
no
was
idea.
bad.
I wanted it. Like I almost wanted to dislike it so that I could have written the headline "Sheep Detectives is
It
bad."
sounded
but-
kind of funny. I saw a commercial for it. Seemed like it was okay.
It's not even that it's funny. It's just a really good movie.
So you could write a headline, you should go see it.
Yes, you should see Sheep Detectives.
Ironstone.
That's a good one.
That's a better pun.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
He's just like,
Thank you.
Just rolling around.
Lady Phoenix 20 says it right here. Sheep Detectives was an excellent movie. It really was. There was so much heart, and there was like it was just a really like deep mystery. And it's like I used to write mysteries for a living, so like I can usually pick out like the pieces of a mystery novel or a mystery story and like figure it out. This one got me. Like there was a curveball thrown, and I was just like, oh, you know what? It actually kind of makes sense. When you look at it in the story, everything was good. There was no Marvel humor at all in it, like none.
Good.
And Mortal Kombat 2 was like all Marvel humor. Like the
Really?
one fight, yeah, like the one fight that I was actually enjoying is Johnny Cage versus Baraka, and it ends on a Marvel joke.
That happened,
Okay, I wouldn't
yeah.
have thought that.
Oh,
I was watching the trailer for The Sheep Detective. Is it a locked room mystery?
What do you mean by a locked room mystery?
Like somebody dies in a room that's supposed to be locked and there
No.
was no way in or out?
Nope.
Okay.
No, he dies like in a field essentially. But like it's like so it's for those of you that don't know, the Hugh Jackman plays a shepherd, and every night he reads his sheep a mystery novel, like a whodunit murder mystery, and so the sheep are all like very well versed in how like the mystery novel structure works. And so when he dies, they set about trying to solve the mystery, and it's amazing. It's amazing. LK backs me
I'm
up.
gonna
Says
watch this.
100% right. Never once do they undercut a serious or significant moment with tee humor. Never. I'm
pretty sick of that kind of humor myself.
At the end of the movie, like literally for the last like 5 to 10 minutes, like there are manly tears coming down my face, and we're the only ones in the theater. So I took out my phone. I just texted Wizard because he's the one that told me to go. And I was like, why am I like tearing up at a movie about CGI sheep solving a mystery? Like he was like, because it's peak. Wizard thinks this is a 10 out of 10. I don't know if I can give it a 10 out of 10, but it's close. Like it's up there with Project Hail Mary. It really is. Like I think that Sheep Detectives gets my absolute recommendation. It's that good.
I'm really glad to hear that.
Look, see, LK says the humor comes from the sheep acting like sheep. The crossing the road scene is hilarious. Yep, it is the best. It is, and it's like an all-star cast too. Like you have Bryan Cranston, you have Julia Louis-Dreyfus, you have Patrick Stewart. There's a whole bunch of people in it. It's really good. Defcon Prime 28 for 2 says, ever see the Mortal Kombat Rebirth 2K10 short film with Jerry Ryan? I feel like I might have seen that.
Clearly not that memorable. If
Yeah,
you
so,
have.
well, it's pretty good. I think Michael J. White plays Jax in the same one. They had a few relatively famous people in that.
Yes, I did see this, and they had a really good Scorpion Sub-Zero one too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they did a whole series of them. After that.
Yep, I did see it. It was really good. JJ Gosling for £2. Is that pounds or is that it's pounds? Says, wait, so it pulled the wool over your eyes? Haha, yes, it did. It certainly did. Snarky Distinct for $4.99 with a TPP hat says, I counted sheep during Sheep Detectives. There is a surprising divide on all the pro family channels on Mortal Kombat.
You thought it was boring? Sheep Detectives? We counted sheep.
Or maybe he's just saying he counted the sheep.
But there's a little story Z, isn't there?
Yeah, I guess maybe, but
if it's a cozy mystery, then it's just not for some people.
So he's saying on the pro channels, people are divided on Mortal Kombat. Who liked Mortal Kombat from our crew?
I don't know.
Lauren,
You
did you hear
didn't tell
anyone
me.
praise this movie?
I haven't seen it, and I haven't heard anybody who's been speaking positively about it.
Yeah,
so I don't
Snarky,
know.
let us know.
Yeah.
Who
I
liked
feel like
it.
I was neutral.
He wants
I am.
Snarky to name names.
Yeah.
I want you to.
You snitch.
I want you to be. I want you to be snark. I want you to be snark the narc right now.
Turn in your Kulak neighbors.
I do see DEFCON mentioning Real Steel for Hugh Jackman, which is kind of a fun callback. I liked that movie. I didn't know anybody else had seen it.
No, I saw that. Yeah,
I love that movie.
it's good.
By the way, there was no Geeks and Gamers play this week because everybody is flying to the Gina Carano Ronda Rousey fight, and so we I was given an extension because I was like pretty much threatened to that I have to watch Spaceballs by the next time I'm on Geeks and Gamers play
Why?
because I've never seen it.
It's good. But
Martin's like, I don't see the rush.
Yeah.
It may have been Home Alone for you. Okay, I realize I have to explain that. When Home Alone came out, everybody was gushing over the movie, but my sister hadn't seen it. And so, like, she had built up in her mind that it was like this life-changing sort of movie. And she goes and she's like, it's fine. So
Was it like she was older when she saw it?
She's like 5 years older than me, so she was not out of the age range to see it.
So there were two movies that I said I hadn't seen, and it got me like threatened on that show. It was Spaceballs and Blazing Saddles.
Seeing a Blazing Saddles is one that I'm surprised at.
Yeah, but then I asked which one should I see if I have to see one first, and everybody said Spaceballs.
No. Blazing Saddles.
That's what I kind of figured. That's the one I want to see more.
You know why people are saying Spaceballs? Isn't there a next one coming out or something?
Yeah, but it's Josh Gad. Like, why do I care
bet you
about
that's
that?
Why. I mean, I don't know.
Nolan's here in the Scream shirt.
Nolan shirt.
Hi. How's everyone doing? Good to see you all.
Hi.
Good to see you.
Oh, Nolan, I missed you, buddy. Did you like the thumbnail with you as Alpha 5?
Hey, at least I'm the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers version. You didn't make me the Turbo version that's like, yo, 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 right?
Oh, yeah, no, you were not Alpha 6. Don't worry.
Thank God.
Yeah, no, we're not doing that.
How is everybody?
Doing good. Doing good.
Awesome.
Nolan, what have you been watching or reading or listening to this week?
Okay. So off the top of my head, I actually just watched the NFL schedule release that was dropping today. So football news is going to be bleak in the dark times for a few months here. So don't worry, I won't have to make you suffer through any sport ball.
Yeah, so you watch nothing entertaining or relevant then.
Well, I would assume he found it entertaining.
Well, it's actually pretty fun because like this is something that even non-sports people can get into. The teams, their social media team, all do like these big announcements for every team's schedule. And the folks over at the Chargers, they did a whole Halo themed one where it was all like using mods of the game. It was sick.
That does sound sick. But so no like crazy YouTube stuff or anything?
I'd have to think about it off the top of my head. It is your usual, stuff that's probably very depressing. It would probably put everyone in a really sad mood. So I'll spare you that this week. But I did want to share, I am rocking a little bit of a different battle station today. I'm trying a new setup that hopefully eliminates the lag issue. So if anything's up or anything, please let me know. But hopefully this is a little better for right now.
I'm about to say your background looks the same, but then I realized that's not what you're talking about.
You do look a little closer to the camera.
Yeah, the position. I'm still working the positioning a bit. I want to get like a proper thing, but I'm actually rocking off a new computer for this. So it's my mobile setup. So hopefully this one isn't stupid like the other one's being.
Oh, but the hijinks that ensued with that delay.
The delay hijinks.
Sorry, Trish. So did we manage to slay Pedro? Did he transform into the giant creature yet? Like, how's that been going?
We need Megazord power. You know what? Like I've been watching, so my wife and I have been watching, Kyoryu Sentai Zyuranger, which is what Power Rangers was based off of, the Japanese Sentai series. And, what do you call it? Completely lost. Oh, so when the Megazord forms and it's in Megazord tank mode, the Pterodactyl Zord is actually on it, like on the Megazord's back. And I never noticed that before. Like, I always thought the pterodactyl was always just up there flying around somewhere.
Is it like one of those when you see it, you can't unsee it?
It is exactly like when you notice that the Black Ranger only had 9 fingers.
Yeah.
But when I met him and actually saw the no finger, I was just like...
Well, you didn't see the finger.
Well, yeah. I saw the nub.
Don't call it a nub.
Somebody sent me a finger today. I'm gonna go find it. I'm gonna show it to you.
What?
Someone sent you a finger?
And then she leaves. She just drops that.
She knows exactly what she did.
Doing.
Look,
yeah.
Who among us hasn't sent a finger to somebody?
Snarky with the whiz hat on for $4.99 says, like Pro, I'll eat crow. Perhaps it was Drinker that liked it, and that's not Pro family, but close friend on Pro show today. Awesome. Yes, Critical Drinker was on the Pro show today, and I know he did like it. So that would have been what you're remembering. But
you're a poet, Snarky.
Yeah.
Like Pro, you'll eat crow.
Like Pro, I'll eat crow. Perhaps it was Drinker that critical thinker who liked it, and that's not pro-family but close. I don't know. I'm not feeling poetic right now. But yes, he was in the first hour of the Pro Show today, and that was really cool. During that time, I was hanging out with my pals, Caro and Danny, over on their show. So.
Oh, hold on. Kara's got a finger someone sent her.
It came in this beautiful box.
Okay.
Are you guys ready to see it?
What is that?
It's a prosthetic finger.
Why do you have a prosthetic finger?
Because Danny sent me a box of oddities, and she sent me a casting of her middle finger. So now I'm gonna.
She said, "Give them the finger." That's not what she meant.
Yeah, no. I'm literally gonna take this with me, and I'm gonna be like, "Here, I just wanted to give you the finger, and I'm gonna take it back."
That is a box of oddities.
It has all kinds of things. Like it had like some necklaces, obviously like a little the finger thing.
I mean, if you're
fancy rock. I got some pictures, right? Like it's just a box of oddities. It's like I went to an oddity fair.
If any of our friends were going to send you a prosthetic limb, I would assume it would be Danny.
Yes.
Because she's an amputee. So.
Well, yeah, there's that, but she's also works in like practical effects.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I like that. Carol's like, well, yeah, but
yeah,
there's other things.
Yeah, no, she also sent me like one of these things where I can use it to be like a Bajoran, so I have like the nose wrinkles there already. So
it is. I like Danny is still a new friend, so like I am like trying to figure out the line for the jokes that I'm allowed to make, because like. When we did the stream last week with everybody.
Oh, panel by panel?
Yeah, we did panel by panel. We were all like everybody was starting to crack jokes, like no limb jokes or no leg jokes. And I was like, "Oh, we could do this," because I've been saving them up. Today I got one in the chat before she brought me on, and I got the the mom look from it. That was a good one, though, Kara.
It was. Her rule is typically like you have to tell me one I haven't heard before. So
yeah, but I mean, like,
it was good. I admit it. That's just her rule.
They were talking about. She was saying she was playing golf, and in the private chat, I just went, "What's your handicap?"
No, that's not bad.
Yeah, thank you.
So I was unaware. Is she missing a limb?
She only has one leg.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I don't want to get too much into her history, but it's been something that she's had since a teenager.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but she does a lot of stuff with like in her comic book, which you should all go buy, by the way. Kara, do we have the link for that?
I can get you one. A Veiled Legacy, a Midwestern Gothic tale.
Yes. And so her main character is an amputee. So it's really interesting.
It was the first thing she talked to me about when we met on Dreaming Tabitha's channel, because she was like, I made this story about an amputee, and I was like, that's cool. And she's like, I can't get anybody to read it. It's like, I'll read your shit. Like, let's go. I have an amputee in my first story too, but it was from combat.
Hold on, let me see.
So we bonded over that.
So guys, here is Danny's comic book link. You guys should buy this book because I have read it, Caro has read it, and it gets both of our major thumbs up there.
Yeah.
But Caro, you also have a book that's out right now, and you have a book out raising for a charity. We're going to touch on it at the end, but I figure now might as well touch on it right now.
Oh, sure. If you guys are interested, I have a book out right now. It's called Tales of Twisted Ravens, which I am quickly trying to pull up. And so what Tales of Twisted Raven is it's a story that's working in partnership with a charity called Comic Books for Kids. What they do is they bring comic books into hospitals and cancer centers where children are in order to give them a brighter time while they are there doing whatever it is that is going on there. And I am kind of aiming for the stars a little bit. I'm trying to raise them $50K just because the owner is getting old. He needs help. And, this is the best way that I can do it. All net profits of this charity go straight to, oh, you already pulled up, go straight to the charity itself. And I've got a couple different bundles. I got digital, I got physical. I've got a classroom pack if you're looking for material to teach at homeschool, if you just want to gift it to a teacher. I'm trying to add on a be canonized element on there. So if you want your likeness in a future book, that's a thing that's coming up. So, and it would mean a lot to me, even if you cannot support it at this time, if you would send it to people who might be interested in backing it, I would really appreciate that. Also, if you're of the mind of like, that's really nice, I'd rather just donate to the charity, on that page, you can find a link straight to their dono link and you can donate.
Yep. Sounds awesome. Sounds awesome. Everybody, please make sure you go check that out.
Thank you.
Okay. Oh, I need more water.
It's getting hot down there for you, isn't it?
What?
I forget to drink water a lot.
Oh, you shouldn't do that. It's bad for you.
Yeah. And then I'm like, why do my kidneys hurt? And, I'm like, oh, I haven't had water in like 3 days. So I'm trying to, my goal for today is a half a gallon. So one more, if I finish this, I've drank a half a gallon. So.
No, Starovia.
Snarky to Stink for $4.99 says, Caro, you are next for some love. My hats are love for the channel's creators. I love and support.
Thank you.
That's amazing, Snarky.
I like ravens, if that helps you.
You were a big you liked the Teen Titans where we made you Raven last week.
Yeah, I really like ravens in general. I have Hugin and Moonin tattooed on my arm right here. Obviously, I have Tales of Twisted Ravens. Yeah, I just think that they're wonderful, mostly because of a science article that I read. If I can entertain you with that.
Nevermore.
Okay. So what happened? What happened was there was these two well-meaning scientists who were like, wow, we have a lot of loose change all over the city. If only we could find a way to pick up the loose change and collect it. And so what they did was they got some ravens together and they taught them that if they found the shiny money off the ground and put it in the machine, it would give them food. Right. Mm-hmm. So the way that ravens and crows work is that when they learn something, they actually teach it to the other birds. Right. And so what started off as two birds figuring out, they taught the rest of them. And soon enough, all over the city, change on the ground was being picked up and put into the machines, and birds were filled and happy. But then there was no money on the ground for them to pick. And they were like, oh no, how do we get this delicious food? And then they discovered this wonderful thing that there's money in purses. And so suddenly people were getting mugged by birds who were coming to try and get the loose change out of their bag. So that way they could put it in the machines and get food.
That's wonderful.
Yeah.
One of the first things Kevin Apollo and I ever laughed about together as friends was I was telling this story about how there was literally a gang of wild turkeys in my hometown.
Oh no.
And they were literally they would wait every day for this one mailman on his route, and they jumped him every day.
I love this story.
Yeah,
I love the idea. These turkeys just hate this mailman.
These turkeys never bothered nobody else. It was just, and so he pulls up at the mail truck, and they came out of the forest or wherever it was because they would wait for him every day, and then he didn't get out of the truck, so they surrounded the truck.
That's crazy.
You got to come out of there eventually. I don't know what it was about this mailman, but they just did not like him.
Mailman, come out and play.
I just remember Kevin saying, did they spray paint TWO on the side of the mail truck? And I was just for those of you that missed last week's thumbnail, though, here it is.
Look how fantastic we all are.
We all are amazing in this one. I am a huge fan of this one. And Lorne as Beast Boy is the thing that brings it all together. My favorite was that Lorne had no idea who Beast Boy was.
Why did you make a Beast Boy?
I don't know. I thought it'd be really funny if he was Beast Boy right in the front, shrugging his shoulders like, what are you going to do?
Why is it Nolan Beast Boy?
Originally Nolan was going to be Beast Boy, but then I was like, it's funnier if it's Lorne, because otherwise Lorne would be Red Arrow, and
where's the humor in that?
You, Lorne?
Yeah, where's the humor in that?
What'd you say, Carol?
Why is Marv picking on you?
Oh, this is part of our brotherly communication.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
Well, and then in this week, Lorne is Zordon, and I thought it just made a lot of sense.
That's a compliment, though.
Yeah.
He's Lordon.
So who's Zordon? I don't know who this is either.
You don't know who Zordon is?
I don't. I'm sorry.
Zordon is the Power Rangers like leader. Like he's the guy who gives them their marching orders and like
He's the child endangerer.
yes.
Oh.
He's the one that gives
Young
them their
teenagers,
powers.
go risky thy lives for the planet and come back
Yes.
after.
But he's
All
a
right.
giant floating
With
head.
attitude.
Hey, why is he a giant floating head? And why does he
He-
look? Why does he look scared? Like he's just
Well,
entered the proctologist's office.
Well, no, that's just you. Like Zordon doesn't have that expression. That's just you.
Is that how you picture me going through life?
That's how I picture you would look if all of a sudden you were
He
a
could never
floating
have
head.
chicken again. That's why
Yeah.
he's got that look.
Like if all of a sudden, just for this picture, you ended up being a floating head in a tube. I think that's the image that you would probably portray.
Those hens are cold.
I think Kara would cut the sleeves off of her uniform.
Yep.
Trish would look smug like she does in this picture because she gets to be the Pink Ranger, and Nolan would be a robot,
Hey.
and Martin's the smart one. So, my favorite is in the band thing. Nolan is playing, despite the fact that it's like a heavy metal band. Nolan is doing EDM. Did you guys catch that?
Mm-hmm.
No.
Yeah, hold on, let me play it. Sorry for the eldritch horror of this video, guys, but
We are the M4 Empire. Forces rising higher and higher. From the ashes we built this flame. Now the whole world screams our name. Stand up, don't back down. We wear the truth like a crown. Through the storm, through the fire. We are the M4 Empire. We are the M4 Empire.
there you go.
Nolan looks like he ought to be playing smooth jazz.
The AI was doing its best there.
So
Martin Stone scares me in that video.
for a client that I had a long time ago, I had to do a bunch of master classes and like rate and review them for people. So it was cool because like the client paid for me to take the master classes. But like some of them were things I really wanted to take, like Neil Gaiman. I got to do Bob Iger's, which was funny.
Oh no.
But like there were a couple that were really good. James Cameron's was really good. Ron Howard's was really good. But then I had to do like one of them was like this woman who was cooking Indian food. It was like how to like cook Indian food with this famous Indian chef lady. And there's nothing in this world that I hate more than Indian food.
Really?
Oh,
Why?
No.
Sad. But you know
It
what?
just-
it
it
means
makes-
more
it-
for me.
I can't stand curry. I don't like the smell of it. I don't like the taste of it. I don't like
You
anything
don't like
about
curry?
it. No, I
Really?
do not.
Okay.
One of my longest, oldest friends is Indian. I've known her since I'm 5. And I remember once I went over to her house and her mom was making food and she was like, does Trish like spicy food? And she was like, she does better with it than I do. I enjoyed it. I thought it was great, but
Did you
Do you
ever
just
watch?
are you good with spice?
oh yeah.
I like to think I'm good with spice, but I'm actually really terrible with it.
Oh.
Did you ever watch Psych?
I never did.
They did an episode with an Indian family, and Gus and Sean have been invited over to dinner. And Gus, who's half Jamaican, is like, "Oh, don't worry about the spice. I'll be fine." And then they're eating and they're sweating profusely. And I think it's Sean says something like, "I don't mean to be offensive, but it is stupid that anybody would eat food this spicy."
Like, so my wife gets this spicy ramen, like spicy instant ramen from like the Asian supermarket, and like I was like, oh, let me try that. She goes, you're not gonna like it, and I'm like, no, I want to try it. She's like, okay, fine. I took one bite of it, and I was like practically throwing up, like tears coming out of my eyes. It was like really bad, and I was like, how is this fun for you to eat?
I can't, it's one of those things that it's like when you like it, describing it just doesn't sound enjoyable, but
Yeah.
you like it. It's
All right, guys. So one day soon we'll do Trish does hot ones, and Trish will eat all the wings
have
from
a
Hot
limit.
Ones with all of the various sauces
I have a limit.
associated.
I did once take the tiniest little taste of like a ghost pepper honey or something.
Okay.
It was like a
Ooh.
tiny little bit. My friend was crying, laughing at me because I was like, I need something to stop this. So anytime I see ghost pepper anything, I'm like, why would anyone eat this? This is coming from me. Why would anyone eat this?
Just the other day, I saw Ghost Pepper Jack. So it's ghost peppers in a dairy.
Ooh, that's interesting.
Like ghost pepper jack cheese.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
I know I couldn't do that. It's so spicy.
Yeah.
Have,
it's pretty
have you
intense.
ever heard of the death nut? Like, no, it's like a real thing.
Go on.
That honestly, I want that described as my cause of death. Just put that right on my tombstone.
Death nut.
Lord
Okay.
Connor, have you ever heard of the death nut?
So the death nut is like a spicy snack challenge. And it is 16 million Scoville.
Whoa.
Yeah. Level
But
5.
why?
The level 5 death nut, made with a new super hot pepper distillate that is spray dried into a powder form, delivering a whopping 16 million Scoville heat units.
This made my night.
So level 5 is triple shot of Carolina Reaper peppers, a double shot of Trinidad Moruga Scorpion peppers, the explosive 7-pot Primo pepper, and our all new 16 million Scoville capsaicin crystals.
What is with people wanting to put a hole in their stomach?
All right. So for reference, bear spray is between 3.2 and 3.6 million Scoville units.
This is 16 million.
How do you know this, Martin?
You got to be prepared for bears.
You know what? Once Pro goes on camera, I'm going to convince him to do some kind of spicy challenge because that man loves spice. I have gone to hot sauce stores with him, and he's like a connoisseur. So,
like, you go. He just takes people to spice stores.
Well, we were out in this area, and there was a hot sauce store.
Okay.
And he was just like, "Oh, you want to stop in there?" And I was like, "Sure." And he wanted to like pick up a gift for somebody or something. So
the gift of pain.
The gift of pain, yeah. 16 million. So there's videos on YouTube of people like taking the Death Nut challenge, and it's just constantly. It looks like misery.
There are also videos of people taking the Tide Pod challenge. It doesn't mean you should eat it.
Death Nut challenge sounds like Rochambeau or something like that.
Like, I feel like if I ever tried it, I might actually like get hurt.
Yes, you could damage your stomach with that kind of heat.
Yeah, it's not smart to do that kind of thing. I mean, all jokes aside, that's not good for you. You shouldn't do that kind of thing.
In fact, some of those things, like that hottest chip, like the one where they sell just one chip in a bag, they say not to swallow that.
Okay. Hold on.
Yeah, I've heard stories. It's not pretty, and let's just say the bathroom becomes your best friend,
and yet your worst enemy.
At the same time. Okay, I'm trying to see if I can find like a video of somebody doing it.
No, you can't have the one chip challenge. I'm sorry. No. No, not for you.
Because I want to make sure okay, this girl looks like she cried. So
you want to watch girls cry?
It's Katina Eats Kilos. Okay.
Of what?
Is a kilo proof?
So she is a competitive eater, and she can eat like an insane amount of food. Like it's actually like really shocking how much food she can eat.
What a fun area to work in, competitive eating.
Right?
Yeah, nothing about that sounds appealing to me at all. It's like that.
Yeah.
It just seems like a way.
That's not what I was expecting either.
No, like she puts away like enough food to like feed an entire like room full of people, and like she's really good at it. So hold on, I want to see.
I hate competitive eating.
I am crazy. Okay, so it's like a little blister pack. And I will show you guys the levels of heat.
So let me get my glove on and we will bust in to
Oh, she works out. I
Okay.
see it now.
the wild wings. Good amount of burn. It actually tastes pretty nice. It is making my nose run already though. So that's a good amount of heat. So level 1 is Carolina Reaper and chocolate minutes.
Okay, so she's already fried.
I will consume. Here we go.
I'm digging this music.
Touch wood.
Okay. That's level 5. The death nut itself.
Jeez.
So I have to endure this until the 10-minute mark. The death nut is 2 times Carolina Reaper, Moruga Scorpion chilies, and 13 million Scoville capsaicin crystals. Heat level stupid hot. And they
This is
aren't
the
kidding.
this is
very
13 million. This isn't even the 16 million one they just came out with.
hot.
And then you have to then sit there in front of the camera for 10 minutes without drinking anything.
I'm going to throw the challenge blister pack away and remove my glove. Mind activated. Other YouTubers I've seen do this mention it makes your ears ring. That's happening.
It makes your
Sounds like
ears
the phone is
ring.
ringing.
I
But
could believe
it's
it.
also a weird endorphin rush. Like I feel really happy, even though it hurts.
Well, use your tongue and lick your teeth so that you get it off your teeth.
Oh my gosh, I don't like I could never do this.
I thought food was supposed to
wondered-
be a pleasurable experience.
I wonder if the ear
Bunch of
ringing
bas-
is like the eustachian tubes clearing out so quickly from the running nose and the sinus drain.
Might
Bunch
be
of
a
battles
sinus
is-
thing, yeah.
This girl should marry Beardo.
If I eat something hot enough, my right ear itches.
Really?
Mhm. And
That's
my friend, my
interesting.
Indian friend that I was talking to, she said this to me for the longest time, and I was like, "What are you talking about? Your ear itches?" And then one day it started happening to me, and now if it gets too spicy, my ear itches, and I'm just like, so I don't know. That's why I could believe something goes on with the ears.
That is the weirdest gypsy curse ever.
I didn't believe it either until it happened to me, Martin.
So, like, here is another example of one of her videos. She's gonna eat that entire thing.
Oh. Man, all I want to do is have food right now.
Yeah.
Pork would be a little easier to chew, but I do
Look
also
at
have
that.
to finish all of the pico, guac, lettuce, and
How is
sour
she so
cream that's
small?
on the side. Everything must be finished.
Probably works
in order
out a
to
lot.
No, look
test
at her
this thing,
shoulders.
but
She works
if I'm
out.
successful, I will get this burrito meal for free, a groovy t-shirt, and a spot on the wall of fame here.
All right. So
I
if
guess
you finish it, you get a spot on the wall of fame. You get a T-shirt, and you get the burrito for free.
there have been like 40 or 50 people that have tried it in the last couple years, and only 3 winners. So
Let's see the game.
I can't do
it
this.
still shocks me how this thing was able
can't
to
watch
even
this?
close. I mean, it sort of didn't on the sides, but 4 tortillas containing really probably 7 pounds of food is wild.
7 pounds of
This is
food.
reminding
I
me.
take it back. I'm not hungry anymore.
This is reminding me of mukbang videos. Ugh.
I'm just gonna switch to the end just so you guys can see.
Wow, she ate it.
She ate it.
And you have to do it in a certain amount of time, or is she just
Yes.
timing herself?
No, it's usually in a certain amount of time.
She
and
ate it in 15 minutes.
15 minutes she ate all of it.
I couldn't eat that in 3 lifetimes. Ugh.
She's
You
also wearing a
ain't done, boy. What do you mean he's not done? There's nothing left on that plate but gristle and fat.
So
Oh,
she
wow.
has 1.14 million subscribers on YouTube. And this video has 300,000 views.
I can't. I can't.
I'm
do
glad
it.
she has some success. She seems like a nice girl, but I could never do that. Oh,
Yeah. So the one that I really like is Beard Meets Food. And he does just the most insane things. Like he'll eat these like massive burgers and stuff. Like, hold on. And he's also a small guy.
Yeah, most of the really successful competitive eaters are like that Japanese guy.
Yeah.
Might make the burger finishable, but there's a free meal at stake, so we're gonna get in there, give it a try anyway. Who's gonna?
He's great. Like he's like super wholesome too. So look at this burger he has to eat.
Oh!
And it looks like you have 20 minutes to eat it.
That thing's bigger than my head.
Like even when you cut it up. So look at that. There's meat, there's cheese, there's ham, and then there's like other toppings on top of
Is
that.
that corned beef?
I'm kind of hungry
Is it
again.
corned beef?
Like at the
It
top.
looks like it could be.
Oh my god. Maybe I'm gonna thank you. I'm supposed to be the one trying to get the free food. Oh,
With
look
the
at that.
beard,
That's got to be
too.
one of the best
Yeah.
looking burgers
Oh, the beard
I've
gets
ever eaten
gross.
on this channel. Has to be. Good technique.
All right, so you see the way he's attacking it. And then usually it's like you have to eat like a whole plate. You have to eat all those fries too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Like
like
this-
everything on the.
Yeah, there's an entire thing of fries. So I'm going to skip ahead. And he
All
did it.
right. This is Beer Meats Food. And that was Ribs and Company's OMG burger.
He looks like he's suffering.
Hey, it's 17 minutes and 52 seconds he ate that.
But 1 minute under the required time.
But like Trish, are you having the thought that I have when I see things like this? Like, we could put Kevin out there and make so much
I
money.
saw that in the chat.
Like
Something to that effect about Kevin
he
in the
could,
chat.
like he could. I believe in him. He could.
Probably.
You know how many, Lauren? How many subscribers would you think this guy has?
He's gonna have millions, I'm sure.
6.49 million subscribers.
I don't get it. Not him, just the whole like eating a gigantic plate of food in like less than a program on TV's time.
This video has been viewed 9.7 million times in the last month.
To me, this just sounds like facilitating somebody abusing themselves. It's kind of sad. I would be worried about the health effects of this. I don't think that it's not something that I think should be glorified, you know?
So I could see that. I could definitely see that. But I mean, you know, they've been doing it for a long period. I think Beard Meats Food used to actually like compete like in like the hot dog eating contest and stuff like that. So
Well, my hometown has a steakhouse that does a 6-pound steak challenge, and you know you got a salad and a baked potato and stuff like that. But I remember as a kid thinking that's an insane amount of food, and then that burrito was 7 pounds of meat plus all the pico and the carbs and everything like that, and then this burger, it's getting out of hand.
These places are just, but then like so when he's had a couple of issues where like when people know that he's coming and know who he is, they'll like make the challenge harder to try to beat him.
Well, that's just
that seems a little cheaty.
It is.
Yeah.
He
It's
should
very
get the
cheaty.
same challenge as everybody else.
Yes, it's very cheaty. But he very rarely fails. I can count on my fingers the number of times that he's like, I've seen a video where he fails, and my wife and I watch him every Sunday when his new video comes out. So, because it started with Man versus Food. You remember that show?
Yep.
Like, and he wasn't that good at it.
Kept doing the tummy shimmy thing, and I was like, that's weird.
Mm-hmm.
Although I think with Man versus Food, he didn't need to be good at it as much as he just needed to be entertaining while he failed.
So when I didn't have a beard, everybody thought I looked just like that guy, to the point where like I was in a restaurant in New York City and some guy like came up to me and thought I was him. And when I said that I wasn't, didn't believe me. and would not let me like back. And so I ended up having to sign an autograph for the guy, and I didn't know the dude's name. So I just wrote Man versus Food on it.
Dude, that's hilarious.
I swear to God, that's a real story.
No, Marv, if it was still in the past when they thought you looked like him, you should have gone like Cameo and charged like $500 per recording.
I know, right?
Next time.
Now I have a beard though, so it's okay. Like, you know,
You're like, I'm safe from this,
I'm
this
safe from him
encounter.
now. I'm safe from him now.
The beard fits you. It is very, very striking. It's good.
Thank you. I like it.
I always wish I could grow one. I've been struggling with it.
I think it would look dashing on you. I think it would definitely. But like, so like with Kevin, and I saw some people I guess who just tuned in for the last couple of weeks didn't even know who Kevin is one of our co-hosts here. He's out, with some health stuff right now, but that's Kevin, and it's my favorite picture of him holding the Obama mug. Yeah,
he was so happy.
So the story behind that was they rented this house on vacation, and like his father-in-law rented it, and it was just full of like Hillary books and Obama china, and just like he was so like incensed by it. But we would go out to eat, and like we got 1 pound burgers at Fuddruckers one time, and so like I'm sitting there and I'm like struggling. I'm on like bite number like 4 or 5, and like we're talking and I'm not really watching what he's doing, and I look up and he's eating his last fry. And I mean, it's been like 5 minutes.
I'd give him the food I couldn't finish after he ate his entire meal. I'd be like, I can finish this. Here, eat it.
Like, do you remember when he did the octo stacker?
Mm-hmm.
When he took like a bunch of quad stackers and like put them together and ate them?
That's efficient. I respect it.
Yeah.
I do know somebody who used to go into Wendy's and order a meat cube, which is 4 of their patties.
Oh.
It's the meat cube.
It doesn't sound very appetizing.
I kind of want to try it.
Blame Marty's been shut on that thing.
I'm so confused because I go from being like, oh, I don't want to eat to like, oh, I'm kind of hungry. And it's like...
I'm actually kind of hungry, but the more you guys talk about gorging on 18 pounds of food in 15 minutes, the more my stomach is like...
Hey, did anybody try to go to the Ribs and Company website? Because I went to it and it's in Spanish for me. But
what's that? What website? Fuddruckers?
Ribs and Company. That's Ribs and Company, which is where they had that burger challenge.
Oh,
it's just for you, Martin. It's only in Spanish for you.
Because I think it's in Portugal.
Oh, it's in Portugal. Okay,
yeah.
So it's in Portuguese then. But it's it says 10 minutes of pleasure, 5 minutes of effort, 5 minutes of pain.
So you have to sit for 5 minutes after you eat it then.
I guess maybe. Or maybe it's 20 minutes. Yeah, no, it's 20 minutes you get for it. And I think they're saying you'll enjoy it for about 10 minutes. You'll sort of push through for about 10 minutes and then or 5 minutes, and then for 5 minutes you hate yourself.
Insane pain, yeah. There have been a few where like he's had to sit there for 10 minutes so they see that he doesn't like throw up. And like most of them also say you're not allowed to go to the bathroom during the challenge.
It's €25.
Huh?
I
feel like that's not a lot for the amount of food that he just got.
What's the exchange rate? It's it's a little expensive, but you do get your photo on the wall.
You do get your photo on the wall, and that is, that's priceless right there. See, Michael Steele, 9010 for 2 Canadian says Beard Meats Food also orders dessert afterwards. Yes, that is my favorite thing he does. He finishes like that whole burger, and then he asks to see a dessert menu. And he always eats a dessert afterward. It's so funny.
I did read somewhere that sugar makes your stomach expand, so it actually helps to ease the pain.
Well, that's that might be why he always ends up getting like a diet soda in the middle of it. But he like with Kevin, we used to go to Red Robin when they had their bottomless fries.
Yum.
And we would just sit there for like hours, just like talking and hanging out, and he would just keep ordering fries. And like we're long past the point where Marv can consume fries. So like it's literally just Kevin just fry after like just handfuls. And I think he made them rethink their entire business model.
That's like Homer Simpson and the all you can eat food.
It really was like Homer Simpson and the all you can eat buffet.
Or the donuts in hell.
Yes.
Did you know the Homer Simpson in the buffet episode was one of the few ones that Conan O'Brien wrote?
No.
Which one?
Nice.
Where Homer gets kicked out of the all-you-can-eat buffet.
Oh, is that one and the monorail were like two of the ones that Conan wrote?
And I knew that about the monorail, but then I love that. I always reference that one with the all-you-can-eat buffet.
Oh, it's the funniest one.
And then I found out it was like,
come on, Marge, show the people your pretty face.
He only wrote like 3 episodes. But I was like, the 3 that he wrote were incredible.
They're classics, yeah.
Yeah.
Sir, that man ate all our shrimp and 2 rubber lobsters. Tar, 'tis no man, 'tis a remorseless eating machine. 6 bells, time to close. Mrs. Simpson, what did you do after you were kicked out of the restaurant? We drove around looking for another all-you-could-eat fish restaurant, and when you didn't find one, we went fishing. That and my other favorite Homer thing is when he has the 10-foot hoagie.
Mm-hmm.
And she's like, Homer, you've been eating that thing for a week. I think the mayonnaise is starting to turn. He goes, another 2 feet and I can fit it in the fridge.
I love the one at the church picnic where he tells them to stack the cone, the ice cream cone to heaven. And he's like, no, to heaven.
I feel like I have a memory of one where it's like the middle of the night and he was just sitting in the kitchen eating individually wrapped slices of American cheese and counting them down to 1. Do you remember that? I have a memory of this. I'm not making this up, right?
87 slices of American
It happened.
cheese.
It was a thing.
1, hump, 2, hump.
Ugh.
Have you been up all night eating cheese? Nolan and I were just talking like a couple weeks ago about the Skinner and the Superintendent with the steamed hams. Seymour, the house is on fire. No, mother, it's just the Aurora Borealis.
Aurora Borealis at this part of the country at this time of day, that's entirely within your kitchen.
Yes. Can I see it?
Can I see it?
No.
No.
Oh no, no, mother, it's just the Northern Lights.
So my father did Atkins once or twice.
Uh-huh.
And I remember this distinctly. We were all in the car together, and he had a block of Velveeta cheese that he was eating.
Just like snacking on it, like
yeah, like you would eat a candy bar.
Yeah,
amazing.
You know, I'm happy for him.
It was 64 slices of cheese.
I love cheese, so I respect it.
I also love cheese.
I love cheese, but I like my lactose intolerance is starting to get worse, and I don't know what to do. Like I have to find.
You're gonna have to give up cheese.
No,
no, that's quitter talk.
I will give up. I will give up air.
Quitters never win. Winners never quit, Carol.
To find a way to keep eating the food.
Like cheese is the one thing. Like when everyone I know that's lactose intolerant, they know what's going to happen, but they will eat it anyway
because it's cheese.
Yeah,
I love cheese. If I had that problem, I'd probably eat the same way.
Good.
That's like me and soy. So like I'm actually allergic to soy, right? Like I shouldn't be having it at all. But I really love ramen, right? And so it's like, so I always tell my husband, we're going to go to the fancy ramen place. I'm going to Benadryl before I eat the food. And then I'll have a Benadryl food coma and you're going to have to carry me home.
So I found in Central Florida this like Italian market, which I know like in the Northeast they're everywhere, but down here there's like none of them. And so I found it and I walked in and I almost wept. Like just because it was just like a little piece of home again. Like they were cutting the fresh prosciutto, they had the fresh mozzarella, they had the sandwich counter, they had the olive bar, they had the cannolis and the lobster tails, and oh my gosh, it was just everything you've ever wanted. And like now, man, we just got pastries from there the other day. It was a revelation.
What kind of pastries?
We got the lobster tail with cannoli cream. So
that
lobster tail.
tasty.
There, I put a link in the chat to a study I read years ago that cheese triggers the same part of the brain as hard drugs.
That makes a lot of sense.
Is it really?
That makes a lot of sense.
Some people.
It's legal then.
I'm addicted to cheese.
Is there anything
Want to buy
better?
some mozzarella sticks?
Is there anything better than like a really good cheese pull? Like when you bite into something?
The stretch.
Yeah, the cheese stretch.
Satisfying.
But anyway, like, I walked into this place and it was just like food, glorious food, but now like the cheese that they make, like that really triggers lactose intolerance. So I am trying my best to build up a tolerance, but I don't think that's how it works.
Oh, here's another.
Good luck.
There are some kinds of cows have different proteins, and the species that's more common in Europe has a different protein marker in their cheese. So maybe look for different producers that have. I'll look it up for you sometime and let you know what they are.
That sounds great.
Martin knows his food.
But guys, you know what was not great today was the
lack of cheese.
Well, yes, there was a severe lack of cheese in my life today. Actually, no, there wasn't. I had quite a bit of it, actually. But the so this is going to sound like a Star Wars story, Trish, but it's not. So don't worry. It's more of just like a Pedro Pascal is.
You guys understand that I do know it will come up from time to time, right?
But I just wanted to let you know you don't need to like tune out. So Pedro Pascal decided he was going to promote The Mandalorian and Grogu by kissing Stephen Colbert on the mouth.
What a strange marketing tactic.
Wow.
Let's take a look, shall we?
Must we?
People may not know.
Should I play Careless Whisper?
Can you guys hear it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Unfortunately.
There we go.
You know, this is such a strange thing because he has kids and he's married, but
And Catholic.
the gay guy made him kiss him, right?
So is this like the scene in Spider-Man 3 where Spider-Man's under pressure to kiss the girl and MJ's in the crowd?
Yeah, I don't know. No, because look at Colbert's hand on the desk. Tommy from G&G shared this, and he was like that is the sitting down equivalent of popping your leg during the kiss. I don't understand. Like, here's the thing. Fantastic Four First Steps flopped really hard at the box office last summer, along with everything else that Pedro did. The summer of Pedro last year was an absolute nightmare. But a lot of, I think, what happened to do with Fantastic Four was I think a lot of people sat back because they were so put off by his behavior on the press tour. So, Lauren, what do you think? Do you think this is going to talk anyone into the theater for this movie that already is tracking low?
Well, maybe a few people.
Do you think it talks in more people than it talks out?
Well, I no. I have kind of a secret theory that maybe he's actually deliberately trying to tank it, just because it's strange to me that he wasn't involved in the marketing of this film at all until the last week or so. And I'm wondering if
who's been doing the marketing? Has it been Favreau?
It's mostly been Favreau. Yeah.
Interesting.
And so a part of me wonders, was he upset about the fact that they were basically not using him? And I'm wondering if he kicked up a stink and then decided, you know what? I'm just going to blow your whole marketing effort out of the water. I'm just going to destroy it. So I don't know. None of this makes sense to me. How none of the marketing for this movie from the very beginning has made sense to me.
Somebody said we shared this picture on Geeks and Gamers socials today. Was that somebody said it was like it looked like Rachel Maddow kissing herself.
No, that'd be more butch.
I don't understand this dude. Like and like he's still in the closet. Like he's not telling anyone. He's like, just be gay.
I mean, on the one hand, I feel like if he doesn't want to, he doesn't have to. It's not actually any of our business. But on the other hand, I know in today's climate, it just seems like
why wouldn't you?
Why? But I would never tell someone when to say it.
Can I be honest and say I don't actually think he's gay. I think he's bi. But
same
in In this image, though, wouldn't it make a whole lot more sense if he was wearing a roughly pirate shirt?
I'm kind of surprised
Yes.
that he's not, because he
looks
normally
like
does.
It looks like he's pretty close already.
Yeah.
It's like, then it would be like, oh, yes, well, of course.
It is a bit of a blousy shirt.
This is the guy also, though, who everyone tries to tell us in Hollywood is like the epitome of what positive masculinity is supposed to be.
In a
Like,
world where Henry Cavill exists.
I know.
This is what
I
they
know.
say.
I'm waiting for The Rock to pop up and be like, The Rock says real masculinity is making out with dudes. I don't understand this, man. Like,
I mean, am I wrong? Isn't Colbert married?
Yeah,
and he's
he's got kids and everything, right?
But to be fair, Martin, I feel like this Pope is probably okay with this.
Like, no, because it's like there's so many. No, because it's like who.
If they
Sorry, like that's like bothering me, like on different levels.
Yeah,
so.
I miss Ratzinger as Pope.
If they engaged in Congress, would that be considered a pig and a pope?
Oh, Lord. No, yeah, I think that it's it's wild, like, that he went out there. So for context, Colbert had kissed Julie Louis-Dreyfus earlier in the night, and I guess had also kissed Fallon the night before. So he's just kissing everyone now. But with Pedro,
it's like a disturbing Richard Dawson.
Yeah. I don't get it, guys. I really don't get it.
Maybe one day there'll be like a memoir or something about, and it'll be like why I tanked the Mandalorian. Maybe we'll get our answers there.
I think he just doesn't want to do them anymore. I think he wants out of this.
I am waiting for all of the tell-all books that are going to come out when the NDAs expire.
Yeah,
they're
about
the
KK era.
Yeah, everything in.
I'm gonna read every one of them. Every one of them.
Yep.
Here's another one for you. Speaking of things that I don't understand, Christopher Nolan says that the Odyssey can't have an orchestra because they didn't exist in ancient Greece, but rap, race swaps, and modern dialogue are fine.
Well, I know he hired a rapper, but is there actually going to be rap in it?
I have been hearing from people that Travis Scott, when he does the spoken word poetry, is going to be very rap coded. So, everybody has framed this for being very faithful to Homer's original text. By the way, the version that the version that Nolan, Christopher Nolan, not our Nolan, is working off of, is apparently this like feminist translation of it.
So yeah, my sister's reading that translation now.
Yeah, what did she say about it?
She, so I tried to read it myself, and I gave up after about 50 pages and just went back to one of the older translations. But
right, what was so bad about it for you?
Well, I preferred the elevated dialogue and rhetoric of some of the older translations. For instance, I think I've said it on this show before. The opening line of her translation, the new one, is something like "Tell me of a complicated man." But the translation I prefer begins, "Tell me of a man of many twists and turns."
Mm-hmm.
And like in the trailer that we see, somebody tells Odysseus' son that he's pining for something about a daddy you never knew or something like that. And that's not. So the author, the translator, has said that the Greeks wouldn't have seen it as elevated language. It would have been more common language for them. But I don't believe that myself, because these were epic poetry, epic poems that were performed at religious festivals and state services and things like that. So this would have been the Greek language at its height, not the way you speak in 20th century or 21st century Los Angeles.
Right. So yeah, the composer said that Nolan said that they can't do they can't have an orchestra for the soundtrack for this. Can't do an orchestra because orchestras did not exist back then. I would point out that IMAX cameras also probably didn't exist back then. I'm not sure, I wasn't there, but I'm gonna go out on a limb and assume that IMAX cameras weren't a thing.
May I ask, what are they going to do for the soundtrack then if there's no orchestra? Are they doing like a cappella or?
No,
synthesized gongs. That's actually true. I'm not making that up.
You're kidding.
Ludwig Göransson. You didn't read that?
No, I didn't see that part.
They took multiple different gongs, and Ludwig Göransson is the same guy that scored The Mandalorian, and so he does kind of he does a lot of synth stuff, and they basically recorded the gongs and he imported it into a synthesizer, and he's doing gongs on synth.
Fascinating.
So I have no problem with a director in this instance saying, I don't want modern orchestration. I want you to write a piece for period instruments, lyres and lutes and all that. That I think would be perfectly fine. But to be rather arbitrary in what gets in and what doesn't, that's a little odd to me.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It's not like other films, guys. We don't have an orchestra.
Yeah. So Travis Scott is in the movie because he said that Homeric poetry is analogous to rap, which is just wild to say. But also, like, you want to talk about, we're being so faithful. Well, here's the thing that I would never point out unless somebody was bragging about how faithful to the source material they were being. There's iron armor in the Bronze Age.
Well, there are bronze pieces of that era that have gold and silver mixed into them, and when you expose those to certain chemicals, they can blacken.
Yeah, but and then we have Lupita Nyong'o playing Helen of Troy. And guys, I'm here to tell you that if you are offended by that, if you don't think that's accurate, well, then you just don't know history. Let's hear what Sonny Hostin has to say about this.
I always do have to. History.
Oh, you know what? Actually, hold on. I have to reboot it because it does this thing when I leave the screen share open for too long where it stops sharing the sound.
It does this thing where I try to play Sonny Hostin clips and it shoots itself.
It's just not working. It's so strange.
It runs head first into the wall. Okay, here we go. Hold on.
Explored in a book called, this idea was also explored in a book called Black Athena. I think people should read it, which argues that classical Greek culture
is what?
Debunked.
Black Athena was debunked?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, let me go run to read Black Athena. That sounds exactly like what I want to read.
People should read it, which argues that classical Greek culture is heavily indebted to Afro-Asiatic and Near Eastern roots. I actually taught Greek mythology to 8th graders. And so
She got so New York for a second.
I taught.
Yeah.
I talked and drank coffee. I'm sorry, she taught it to 8th graders? Those poor kids got a horrible education.
What is she wearing?
I don't know.
It looks like it's inspired by Michael Jackson's military jackets.
I was thinking that too.
Which means adamant.
Oh my word, even more.
Me.
It's a Hussar jacket.
Oh,
there we go. Hussar.
Don't drink, don't smoke.
And so I covered this. So people that are saying that Helen of Troy could not possibly be played by a Black woman don't know history.
But what is it?
Can I take
Look
this?
at her face.
Look how smug she looks. And she sounds like she's about to cry.
So,
Howard Biotech says Black Athena is wildly recognized as junk scholarship.
If you go back to Herodotus, he makes the claim that...
Get her off the screen.
Thank you. That Europe got its culture from Egypt. Because in Herodotus' mind, the younger cultures learn from the older dominant cultures. And so he goes to great lengths to show the connection between Egypt and Greece. And particularly, he even lines up the pantheons of their gods.
Mm-hmm.
But there is a staunch difference between northern Mediterranean Africa and sub-Saharan Africa. And when a serious scholar talks about the African influence on Southern Europe or the Asiatic influence in ancient Near East, there's legitimate trade there because of the Mediterranean. it was you can think of the Mediterranean as the interstate system of its time.
Mm-hmm.
It was there was a almost unified Mediterranean culture that fought amongst each other. The Carthaginians had a lot of exchange with Greece and Italy, and part of why they came into conflict. But that is entirely different from what she's thinking of, or trying to imply, which would be sub-Saharan Africa. The closest you would get to that is the Nubians, who for a little while were the pharaohs of Egypt.
Right. That makes sense.
So she's a hack.
Yeah, she's a hack. The book that she's talking about is hackish. It's just
I got curious because it was apparently an academic study, and I was like, I like to read academia, right?
Well, Black Athena.
Yeah. So I was just taking a look at some of the comments on here. Here's a good one. It was a book written after the Black and Beautiful movement and the Afro view of history really took hold of the Western academia. I understand the desire to promote the historical significance of Africa, but this book is pseudoscience at best. And then this wonderful comment that I wanted to share with you, I think is very concerning. It's going to be a very rude awakening for some of you when you realize the truth about the old world Black Empire. If you're offended by this book approved of Black Athena, I can only imagine the negative thoughts you have when the real truth comes out about humanity. The entire planet was Black before modern calendar of 1650. Good luck coming to grips with your old world Black Empire soul and reincarnated traps that you are released from. I think that we have a very big problem.
Wow, like that took the we was stuff to a whole new level. It was we was everyone.
So the reincarnated trap makes me think this is a person who believes in like the wizard who created white people.
Yeah.
You haven't heard that?
I have not. What is that?
I think that has to do with the Nation of Islam.
Okay.
Oh, good. Okay, so one last thing I wanted to talk about before we ended the show. Hold on, let me get some super chats because we do have a few. Let's see. Snarky for $4.99 says 25 years ago we lost an icon of sport. Who is that? Is that Dale Earnhardt? Or
yeah.
Okay, that was 25 years ago. Wow,
that is a long time.
That was a long time ago. Spring 91 Bear for $2 says, "What if Pedro and Colbert get hantavirus?" I hope not. But by the way, rest in peace, Dale Earnhardt. I mean, what a legendary career. Regina Sharp for $2. Emily Wilson is a localizer, not a translator. That makes a lot of sense because localizers do like to change things around. Snarky Distinct for $4.99 says Hollywood and legacy media is lost in translation and race is exhausting. They define the hate they project on us. Trash. I like that little hat. You got there too, Snark.
The hat.
By
Look
the
at the face.
Yeah.
Emily Wilson, who did that translation, or as Sharp was saying, localization. She has a sister who wrote a book called Consider the Fork. That's actually pretty interesting. It talks about like history through cutlery.
Interesting. And Wilton the Troll says, "Fly like an eagle into the sea, fly like an eagle, let my spirit carry me." All right, great.
We're gonna get you wings.
We are not getting him wings.
We're gonna get him wings. The chat voted.
Give him
Maybe a Red Bull.
Our chat has nothing to do with him.
The chat voted to give him wings.
Martin.
He is such an idiot that he doesn't understand that he's flying to the sea, not into the sea.
Right.
You fly into the future.
Yeah.
Yes.
Martin.
Wait, did he say into the sea?
Did you say a Red Bull too?
I did.
Fly like an eagle into the sea. Yeah, you're not flying into the sea. What are you? Wait, what eagles fly into the sea?
Although, if we give him the wings, I'd pay him to watch it.
To watch him fly into the sea? I mean, it would happen eventually.
And I guess, really, you don't fly into the future either. You go slipping into the future.
That's true. Fly into... Yeah. No, I think at the end, he does say fly into the future.
He does just fly right into the future. Into the future.
Fun fact about me: I saw Steve Miller in concert.
So
I
the
had
last
the
thing,
opportunity and missed it.
one of the last things I wanted to talk
It's a pretty
about.
I
good
never
show.
saw Steve Miller in concert, but I saw Space Jam.
I did see Space Jam. It's a good movie.
Totally the same, Nolan. Same experience.
Same experience. So Saturday night is Gina Carano versus Ronda Rousey.
Predictions?
And, yeah, I wanted to see if you guys had any predictions on this.
I don't know. I mean, it's been so long since we've seen either of them fight. I'm convinced that they've had enough time and enough. They're older now. They've got more wisdom about how they fight. So I think they're going to really change. They're not completely change their styles. They'll still have their base, but they're going to fill in some of the gaps that they had in their styles before.
So here's the thing: Ronda is a machine, right? Like Ronda is a beastly fighter. If Ronda gets you on the ground, you're pretty much done. But Ronda, the two fights that Ronda has lost, have been against strikers, and Gina is a striker. So I think if Gina approaches this the way Holly Holm did, where Holly Holm like attacked Ronda from like different angles, like and just kind of like really like shook up her defense, and did so that Ronda couldn't grab her, because you can't let Ronda grab you, because if she grabs you, she's gonna judo you over and then you're done. So I think if Gina can do that, if she can avoid, getting grabbed and getting thrown, if she can stay vertical and keep it to striking, I think that she takes it in 3 rounds.
I think it's a solid prediction.
I think so. But Real Life Fake Wizard and I are doing a live Culture Crossfire Saturday night, starting at right around 9:00 Eastern Standard Time when the fight goes live. So for the lower card, the undercard fights too. There's 2 undercard fights, and then there's the main event. But by the way, Lauren, if you wanted to join us for that, you are more than welcome to, because I know you had mentioned it.
Maybe. My son is ill, and so that's sort of changing some of my plans a little bit, but we'll see. I'll let you know.
Do the undercards start at 9?
So there are more undercards that start at 6, but then like the main card, which is the main event, and then two other fights, that starts at 9. So I watched. They have a documentary on Netflix right now about like it goes through like their histories, and they actually do go through like Gina getting fired from Disney and all that stuff. They don't talk about the settlement, and they don't go into like the specifics of the firing. They just say, they talk about the fact that she got fired for, political social media language, and she gives her opinions on it. But Ronda, I didn't realize how like Ronda was completely broken by the fact that she lost those 2 fights. Like she was like suicidal, like after, like she was like doing interviews talking about that. And Gina got beat in her last fight when she got beat by Cyborg, but like Gina doesn't seem like mentally broken by it. Ronda does. And I think that might actually work in Gina's favor, because I think Ronda's going to be in her own head.
Maybe, but then you also got like, I've got something to prove to myself.
Yeah.
It also leads to the question of what's that going to do to her if she loses?
Yeah.
Feels like with Gina, it's like she's got nothing to lose, whereas Rousey feels like she's got everything to lose. I feel like Rousey's going to get the win.
Yeah, I think that if Gina loses, I don't think it really hurts her that much, but if she wins, I think it really helps her. But I mean, like when you watch the documentary and you really get a sense of just like that, this is like, I mean, this is Ali Tyson for women's MMA. Like it really is.
I'll be interested to see how Netflix handles it. I know they've been doing more live stuff, but the last time they had a major fight was the Tyson Paul fight, and that was interminable.
That was the butt of jokes.
Online.
But here's the thing: Tyson is in his 60s, and Logan Paul is in his 20s. Ronda Rousey is 39 and Gina Carano is 44. There's a 5-year difference between them in ages. So I don't think we're going to get that.
No, I'm talking about how long that entire broadcast was.
Oh yeah, it was crazy.
And how they didn't manage the time well.
And also, was
that whole fight
one
was
that kept
fake.
crapping
I'm
out?
sorry. Yeah, the internet was bad and the fight was faked. I was
Yeah.
not impressed. I did enjoy the fight that came before it with the two chicks. I thought that
Oh
was
yeah, they had a great
Yeah,
fight.
that was a great
Yeah.
fight. That was
Agreed.
probably the best fight of the night. There was that camera guy that got kicked by a Dallas Cowboys cheerleader. That was funny at the beginning of the night.
I mean, I do think I do think Tyson Paul was a work. And I think
Isn't it
eventually
fake, Paul?
Well, you could see it because, like, you know,
Yeah,
Paul
Jake
got
Paul.
spooked. Paul got spooked when he almost got hit, right? And so that was when he like had to maneuver in and start yelling in Tyson's ear that he had, and that's when he started doing like the one shuffle thing. And I was like, oh, come on.
Mhm.
So
Think about
sorry.
that.
I have
sentence is
strong
funny.
thoughts on this.
I mean, I realize it was scripted, but that sentence is funny. He got spooked when he almost got hit in the boxing match.
Well, because he's like, I mean, like, I hear like the argument that, you know, Paul is supposed to be like a professional boxer who spends his entire waking time training to be a boxer and blah blah blah. And I call BS on that. All right,
Mhm.
because I mean, if you train all day to be a boxer, all you're doing is putting your body through a rigorous fatigue, and you're not doing anything. Like, you honestly only need to train for maybe, if you really want to push it, you train for maybe 4 hours a day, 2 in the morning, 2 in the afternoon, and then you have to let your body rest. You have to feed it. You have to do everything else, right?
Right.
But the real kicker about how I know he is not a boxer is because his form is trash, absolute trash. It is amateur. It is bad. There's no snap in his punches. His guard is always down. He's not protecting his face. I'm done. Sorry.
Well,
I think it's
his
because he
build
wants
is-
everyone to see his face. What are you gonna say, Martin?
I don't think his build is right for a boxer in his class either.
It's
Boxing
not.
is a cardiovascular activity.
Yes, it is.
With Tyson, I mean, he just ran from Tyson the whole fight. Because remember,
I
like
would.
we were watching Tyson train, and he was kicking ass. Like his fists were moving fast. He looked great.
Yeah, Tyson with old man strength is scary.
Yeah, and but so Mike Glass here says Cyborg was on steroids. The win was taken away. No, it wasn't. That loss stands on Gina's record. I even just looked it up now. I just looked up, was Gina Carano's loss to Chris Cyborg stricken? It says Gina Carano's 2009 loss to Chris Cyborg was not stricken. It remains an official TKO loss on her professional MMA record. Carano later transitioned to career and made headlines for various blah. Yeah, no, it does not. It
But
does not say
Cyborg
that.
was proven to have been on steroids, right?
Yeah, but they didn't take the win away. For some reason. I have heard that Cyborg was on steroids. Yeah, Cyborg tested positive. Yeah, she did, but they didn't take the win away. They probably should have, but they didn't. But yeah, Gina looked phenomenal in the documentary. They show her training, and like she's moving real fast, and her strikes are landing hard, and her Muay Thai is still there, and her boxing is on point, and you know, Ronda looked great too, though. You know, Gina is a lot more humble than Ronda. Like, Gina is like, well, yeah, you know, like, I did all this and I was really good at it, but there's still like a humbleness there. Ronda is straight up like, I'm the greatest of all time.
Well, she was basically handed the title, not to discount her talent, but she was basically handed the title when they created the division.
Yeah. Yeah, she was the one that they hitched the entire ship to. But I'm very much looking forward to it. I really want to see how it's going to go. Like I said, I think that Gina needs to keep the fight upright. She needs to keep striking. She needs to, go for the knockout punch, and she's got to avoid getting grabbed. If she can avoid getting grabbed, I think she can win, because Ronda doesn't really have that great of a standing game. So, anybody else? Kara, what do you think?
I always have to see the first round. Like,
you think it'll go first round?
No, I have to see the first round. I can always tell in the first round who's gonna win. I mean, up until then, it's just a dog and pony show. So,
okay. Yeah, so we are going to go live on with Culture Crossfire Saturday night. So guys, join us. It'll be here on this channel and on Real Life Fake Wizards Live, as it always is. So thank you guys very much, and hope you will tune in. All right, guys, that is all I've got for tonight. So anybody have Lauren? What do you got going on, Lauren and Apollo, this Friday?
I have no idea.
Fantastic. But the show will go on at 11 o'clock Eastern Standard Time Friday night. and Lauren will be there, and I will be there, and others will be there, and things will happen, words will be said, and a good time will be had by all. Martin Stone, what do you got going on over at the Lost Guys?
Well, we took some time off. I think we said so last time, but I think it's this Saturday we're recording. Is that right, Nolan? Or is it next Saturday?
I thought it was next. I wasn't sure. I didn't know what we were doing.
We gotta get
So
back.
what we're doing is more coordinating.
Yes.
Because
Coming to a theater near
somebody
you.
went away and threw everybody off track. Nolan.
Who would do that, jerk?
Oh, I see. Oh, it was no one's fault. Oh, okay. I'm sorry. Well then, problem solved.
I rushed to pull that clip up.
But it's next Saturday. It'll be time to watch the this Saturday. So
yeah,
I'm with that.
Nolan, what do you got going on over at your channel?
Well, I actually just dropped a new picture over on my Patreon as another teaser for the video I've been working on. I've been scrambling like mad. In fact, the reason my lighting is so jank right now is because actually in the other room, I have my lights. I'm doing this crazy visual thing with the CRT TV, and I'm trying to recreate some 90s CDs of Britney Spears and Backstreet Boys. So it's been a progress, but yes, the video is coming along, and I'm hoping to have it done in the coming weeks. Hopefully, please, for my heart and my soul's sake.
I'll ask you after. I was writing a message and then I heard Britney Spears and Backstreet Boys and my interest was piqued. So we'll talk after.
Kara, we talked a little bit about your charity book last time, a little bit before, but please tell the fine folks again and where they can find it.
Hello, I have a charity book called Tales of Twisted Ravens, and that is working in hand with comic books for kids in order to raise money so that way they can bring more comics into the hands of children in hospitals and cancer centers. They're going to use it to help reach out to more hospitals. We also have a branch, I forgot to mention it earlier, that will send comics to troops overseas. So if that's something that you're interested in, that's something that they do as well. All net profits for this go straight to them. I have lots of things available from digital releases to canonize yourself. And if you feel really generous, you can donate like 500 copies to the charity. No wrong answers. Or if you want to donate straight to the charity, you can find a link to do that on that page right there, which is also part of the link that you see on the screen there. So that is the book. I think outside of that, I might stream on Sunday. No, I can't stream on Sunday because I have... I'm meeting somebody. I'm going to vlog about planning. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to vlog about planning and let you guys know the wonderful adventure of when my planner exploded and I missed 2 deadlines and a really important meeting. And then I had to like reevaluate my life. It's quite delightful. I hated every minute of it.
All right. Trish, what do you got going on?
I mean, you heard about the Lost Guys quagmire we're currently pulling ourselves out of.
Indeed.
Go if you're a new member or you're thinking about being a member, go check out our Crime and Punishment, our latest deal. We had a lot of fun.
Yep.
Joel Rifkin, if that piques your interest.
Yep. More than just a Seinfeld episode.
Real person.
A lot of people dead.
Oh, yes. Death, guys.
Yeah.
Just think you could get a finger in a box.
Yeah, exactly. All right, guys. Thank you for joining. Make sure you subscribe here to the M4 Empire. Make sure you subscribe to everyone's channels here as well. Tune in Saturday night when we are going to be doing the live stream Culture Crossfire during the Gina Carano Ronda Rousey fight. We will also be live on that Park Place tomorrow at noon for the return of Extra Magic with Jonas and Marv, aka M-Jam. So come check it out. We'll see you then. From all of us here at the M4 Empire, I thank you for your attention. We'll catch you in the next one.
They said we'd never last, just a moment, just a flash. But empires aren't built overnight, they're forged in war and lit by fight. Every street